it's scary. Like, I figure, like, oh, I'll get braver as it gets on. No, it gets scarier. You know, to offset it a little bit there, you know? It's just a smudge. Just a smudge. Oh, by the way, guys, I also tweeted it out, so go live if you guys want to tweet it. Tweet it out! Just get it on.
Get it on.
Fun. Just get it on. And, hi, chat. How's it going there, guys? Welcome, everybody. We're going live a minute early.
Oh, my God, a minute
we got actual
early?
dice on screen.
Blast.
Yeah, fuck, dude.
Living life on the fucking
Saving
fast lane.
You
Saving time.
unprofessional.
Life in the fast lane. We gotta roll our dice now.
Nice.
Oh.
You know, it's always been there.
Nothing.
I forgot about it.
Think of all the things you could do with this extra time, like buy a gumball.
Alright, guys, don't forget that you can subscribe for the Tubbs emote. I just want to say that you can subscribe for the Tubbs emote. Now, I could have minimized it by making it the $25 tier emote, so really only like 10 people could have spammed it. But they are the ones who would have done it constantly to you, so.
This is our life
So now we got a lot of It's all... Okay. We have dice on screen. Yeah, the wonderful PM Ghost, like, reminded us. Like, you know, you can just do that.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Oh.
So then we can still get ragingly butthurt when we roll shit.
Roll for dig.
Oh, probate! Probate Yakuniku died because of your low-key cryptic teasing. Probate with 35,000 bits!
God
Holy
damn,
fucking
Probate.
shit!
And he is
Probate just
the
coming
new
in.
bit.
All hail the new bit boss! All hail the new bit boss! All hail!
I mean, it's more or less just his rightful place at this point.
I honestly imagine Probate's coming into the throne. He dabs real fast, and like the dabbing hand goes right
Whoever's
through.
sitting there.
His head. Yeah, he just bank like the head's removed, or like the heart, kind of like Kali Ma, but Kali dab. You know what I mean?
God.
Just Kali dab, and he just dabs into the heart and takes out the heart. Lone Warrior, 5,000 bits. Would love to stay and watch, but my internet seems bad tonight. Well, thank you for the 5,000 bits.
Damn, dude.
Yo, there are a lot of bits being dropped here, guys, and which is good because Monty has to get some stuff done. Right, real fast. Nobody. You're done?
Keep going. We're good. Keep going. Good.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay.
I am doing something.
Nobody
actually right
X.
now, so.
All right, Nobody X. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. First time cheering. Take my money, you filthy bitches. Ooh.
Now see here.
Cryo with 1,400 bits. Here's to a great session, folks. Thanks for talking about sleeves with me on Twitter, Monty. Oh, thanks,
That was awesome.
Cryo. Night Hunter, 1,500 bits. Sotaka and company. I'd like to make all gods in a campaign pantheon. What do you want to rule over, and what would you want your names to be? I want to be the god of opulence.
I want to be the.
Everything that's opulent, you
I
worship.
want to be the
That's
god
me.
of the night.
Rook Alec, oh my god, 1,200 bits. Bits for a nice evening with the Unexpectables. To shitty day on a high, and to end a shitty day on a high note. Rook Alec, thank you for the 1,200 bits. Oh my god, I can't even call it the subs. The bits are flying too fast here. Super Chase with 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay.
5. 1,900 bits from Super Chase. Dab it out.
Okay.
Dab it out.
Swift Twist, the god of paranoia. Boom.
Swift twists.
Shade AS24, 500 bits and change. I can't wait for this, guys. This stream not only got me into D&D, but the laughs have helped me heal along with all the other TFS content. Put the unexpected start the process. We are proud to hear that.
Burlock,
From
god
JM
of ground
007
and earth.
JM 007 890. All hell, Princess Trunks. I mean, Probate. Princess Probate, 1,000 bits. Warth Moon, 100 bits. 6 more weeks until I can watch live again. Have a great session tonight. Thank you so much. Yo, what is crazy amount of bits being dropped right now. Dragon Man 999, 500 bits and change. Hi everyone. Can't wait to see what happens tonight. I'm gonna get up Streamlabs real faster because some more. Oh my god, Probate's got a special. Oh my god, Probate's got. Look what Probate has beside his name now. Look at that special.
Oh wow.
It's like the
Is he in the
there's a
fucking
red
million?
eye.
I think that's in the millions now.
Oh,
Subarashi. Probate.
Yeah, 2.5 million.
Probate, 1,000 bits. What's the secret, money? What's the meaning behind these weird words you put on the week's announcement for the stream? 1,000 bits for Probate. I will. He will destroy you. Oh my lord in heaven! One second, I just gotta log in here because there were some more bit drops earlier, and I don't want to miss you guys. If you guys were kind enough to drop some bits on us, we gotta respond to them real fast here. Night Hunter. Oh shoot! Did I miss it? We got subs. There are a couple 500-bit drops that I missed at the beginning. I do apologize. If you did do a drop, mention it please, and I will of course give you credit. Thank you so much, guys. I do apologize if that was missed there. To all the people who are subbing right now, thank you. Glacierius 10-month resub. Dr. Seven Sun, Hasayo Sora, King Ass 12345, Point Dexter, Grant Lort, Insomniac, Grand Lord. Oh my lord, there's so many people following too. Derpy Doogie, thank you so much. Clina Jr. Oh my god. Hurtful Jade, first time catching live. You guys are great. 500 bits. Thank you, Hurtful Jade. It wasn't hurtful at all. It was very kind. From Script Daddy, 500 bits. Dad. So I'm going to be adding 2 things to my soundboard, by the way, guys.
Oh.
I am we're saying goodbye to You'll Never See It Coming. You know, like from the from Persona 5.
That one franchise.
Yeah. Yeah, that we're saying goodbye to that. And Bobby Lashley, that's it. I'll be a son of a bitch. I'm sorry, it had to go eventually because it's being. That's it. I'll be a son of a bitch. Oh, SF Cody, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Jambalaya and the Unexpectables. Going to be a good night at work. Oh, I'm actually jealous of the Jambalaya. Oh my god. Equinox 4, 1,500 bits. Hey, Taka and Monty and pretty much everyone else in the session on Roll20 right now. The Roll20 text box to type thing in Roll20 is as section. Click on that and change the option to your character.
No, don't do that. We're not going to do that. No.
Don't do that? Okay, well, with the and Mizuki Uchiha, thank you so much. And by the way, Monty's been posting those wonderful things.
I haven't posted them yet. I've been waiting. I'm going to post them probably tomorrow.
Hey, Ataka, here's something you could, if you want to get really fucking good on some soundboard MacGuffinry, do you have a stream deck?
Yeah. No, I do not have a stream deck, but I am using something. But real fast, I was going to get to what was going to be replacing it with. See, those are we're saying goodbye now. We're saying goodbye to Bobby Lashley, and You'll Never See It Coming. And we're saying hello to one segment of a one line of dialogue cut into 2 bits. That's my purse. I don't know you.
Nice.
Now, if I could go into the game files of Dead Space, I would replace the Ripper shooting sound effect with "That's my purse, I don't know you," which is my gun, which pretty much stands for "Get the fuck away from me." Get the fuck away from me. Just back off, game. Back off. Oh, we got some more crazy bit drops here. Joel Senpai, good morning from the UK, guys. Just finished work at the bar and been waiting for this all night. Love you guys. Keep being awesome. Thanks, Joel Senpai. Ace Rama. I've been looking forward to this all week. Got my fireball, so let's see what Monty has in store for us. Ooh, very Canadian. Sabercat 6,000, 500 bits. First time cheering, and I'm glad it's here with you guys. You guys rock. Birthday, doodly dee, a ding dong, doodly dee. Real fast, we're gonna do some introductions, starting with Gaijin Goomba. Gaijin, how you doing?
Oh, you guys can find me here on Twitch with Gaijin Goomba without an H, and you can find me literally everywhere else. Gaijin Goomba with an H.
But how many H's?
Just one. Only one.
Hello, it is me, the Chris Zito. You can find me at twitch.tv/Zito. You will not find me this weekend, however. I'm going back to New York for reasons, and I will be back next week.
New York. Senile Snake.
Hey everybody, it's me, Snake. You can find me on Twitter at Senile Snake. You can find me on Twitch at Senile Snake with a 3 instead of an E at the end. I'm kicking back up my Overlord playthrough.
Woo!
Real fast, we got some bits just dropped in the middle of you guys introducing yourself. Let's real big shout out here from Void King, 5,000 bits. First time catching you guys live. Love the Unexpectables. Void King 89, thank you so much for the 5,000 bits. Holy shit. And Random Man, love the Unexpectables. Looking forward to tonight. 500 bits. PM Ghost, money for nothing. 1,000 bits. Was great hanging out with PM
gets
Ghost.
him to
You can
Bit
see
Boss.
amazing photos of him. Oh, it did. Oh, it did. Oh my god, we already killed Probate.
Wow.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Probate's already dead? Jesus Christ, regicide was happening on this stream. Real quick here. Sario88 with 2,750 bits. Birthday! That's a big birthday drop. Thank you so much. Hero Shepherd, first time live seen since dad's surgery. Well, thanks, Hero Shepherd. I hope everything is
best
okay.
to your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, best of luck. Silent Jokes, 500 bits as well. Real fast, 2. Now, Lanny, who's still our guest star, everyone snap to Lanny.
Oh, fuck! Before you do that.
No, we're gonna introduce yourself, Lanny. We're gonna invite you.
You do this first, son. This takes precedence.
Probate killing. Probate just dabbed into. He just phased into PM Ghost, and PM Ghost
Hit him with the-
exploded.
He alien bursted out of fucking PM Ghost with a dab.
Jesus Christ. Probate.
Get Probate with 34,000 bits from Probate.
Tonight is a big night. I mean, you come back from a weekend and damn, there's another one. There's another one.
Half
He's
that
already
is
half dead.
1,000 bitters. Yeah, this
He's
is
already half dead.
Oh my! I'm having a heart attack. I'm having a.
We-
Oh
that
mercy!
health bar on
Fainting.
Probate.
With Novagen, 1,000 bits. I love you guys. Thanks for making my Wednesday nights awesome. Hope you crit a lot. Whew. Novagen, thank you so much for being here. And Daedrin Orvicon, 10,000 bits. Here's some bits for some good karma. Stuck in traffic for an hour now. Daedrin Orvicon, just hold out the phone and Borky will yell, "Ah!" Clip that for yourself, good sir. And Thunder King, 1,000 bits. Here's my last bits for now. Enjoy. Also, Probate showing why he's the undeniable Subarashi bit boss. That's true. And thank you as well, Julie Jelly, for 100 bits. Been listening to the podcast, and since I've got a day off tomorrow, I thought I'd tune in for a little while. Have fun tonight. Thank you so very much. All right, Monty, introduce yourself real fast before I have an aneurysm. Oh, Lanny needs to finish? Lanny, okay, right.
You can find me.
Yeah,
You can
you're my
you can
friend.
find me at Lanny Patora pretty much everywhere, and over on Stream 4-Star, where I'll actually be DMing a one-shot this week because Zito will be gone.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
He's told me about what he wants to do, and it
Murder.
sounds delicious.
Murder.
It's gonna be fun.
Ooh, it's delicious. I've never heard DMing described that way, but
You
I'm
haven't
gonna
played
have
enough
to check that
D&D
out.
then.
Yeah, buddy.
Good sir, I clearly have not. But all right, but that's awesome, dude. And Monty, my loving sister, who we actually went to a convention,
It was
Kelowna Fan
really
Expo.
awesome.
Quick shout out to Brock and all the
The
amazing
staff were really,
there.
really accommodating and super, super nice. I was a little sick while I was there, but they
Shout
were
out to-
very, very good. They got us everything we needed. We had 3 great panels. It was good. It was really, really good.
Yeah, you did amazing there. And also, you got 3rd place in these Mario
The
Kart
true
8 tournament.
victory
Good on
of
you,
that
good on
Mario
you.
Kart tournament, though, was the love that was
True,
given
true.
to Cheese Land, the greatest Mario Kart map
That's
ever of all time.
Oof.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
could
that's,
say those turns are quite sharp.
Yes.
Okay, let's be brief with the puns, guys.
You can find me at Monty Glue on Twitter and at Monty Glue on Twitch as well. Should have an art stream tomorrow as long as I'm feeling okay. So.
Okay, sounds good. Quick shout out to PM Ghost, the very handsome PM Ghost, who was hanging out with us
Yakiniku
at the con. I was about to get to the also very handsome Yakiniku party. You can go onto Monty's Twitter at Monty Glue and check that out. You can see what the 3 lads were doing. We all got coffee and stuff together. It was fun. And before we get into it real fast, I'm going to do some more bit call-outs here real fast because we have some amazing, incredible, supportive guys. We'll get to in the game. Don't worry. Sorry. It's just Constable Mutton, 500 bits. Probate, the Savage Money God. That's true. Pukwa1312. It's time to get okay. Yes, it is Pukwa1312. And Ritzbot, thank you for the 100 bits. Not a lot, but it's all I can give my bits to TFS at the table. But I can't give all my bits to TFS at the table. You're right. Give them all here. Goomba, why are you angry? Is someone heckling the Greckle? No, heckle the Greckle.
That's the creed you live by. Of course you have to heckle the Greckle.
That's true. It is true. And you can find me here, guys, and on Twitter at Takahata101. And tomorrow I will be continuing mother fucking Fred Space. And I'm getting sick. And there's a video for you guys because I'm getting frustrated. And oh my lord, one more crazy bit drop before we get started here. Jareth Strife. Oh my god. 10,402 bits.
Salt.
Jeepers, that is a lot of salt. Here comes the Salt King. Besides, I've been enjoying all the shenanigans you guys and gals have been bringing us through. I shall look forward for more. Thank you so much, Jareth Strife, for the 10,402 bits. And Jareth Strife, you're so kind for such kindness. My lord, everyone's been so incredibly kind tonight. But Monty, I gotta play the theme. You're gonna take us away to a magical kingdom now.
Did everybody get to be called out? Sorry, I was distracted. I was getting prepped a little bit.
Yeah. Everyone got the. Did everyone plug their
pretty
shit?
much.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. Sorry.
Yes.
Away.
Really?
Okay.
Bits on this stream. Okay, I'm gonna play the Unexpectables themes. Be right back, guys. What the fuck? Woo! Woo! Hi guys! Oh, we're back! Bloomer! Okay, this is the last one, I swear! I swear to God! I swear to
I
Just
can't
open
believe
with this.
Probate died to a bagel.
Bloomer Bagel came up behind Probate. And what Bloomer Bagel did was what I can only describe as an RKO, but completely removing the
And
head.
probate.
And, oh my God! Oh! Bloomer Bagel with 5,000 bits! Thank you guys for the misty eyes during the Lies arc and making me laugh so hard I couldn't breathe. You guys have more than earned these bits. 500 bits for Bloomer Bagel and Probate's head! It turns out Probate's head was not actually removed and it regrew into a new Probate, only to rip the arms off Bloomer Bagel, the false god. I never die! I am Probate the Eternal! And cut off his own head with sheer brumos with 32,000 bits!
Holy fuck.
My God.
Monty,
Yeah,
you
I'm
want to take
ready-
us away
I'm
to
ready
a
to
magical
go.
kingdom before this
Let's
keeps
go,
happening?
let's go. Alrighty.
Ah!
Someone rolled the dice in chat, but that's okay. Alrighty. 1 second, let me grab some spooky atmosphere here. But not really. Just wind.
Could we just say ooh like we're in 4th grade and someone just turn
Or
off the
someone could
lights?
softly blow into the microphone.
No,
Actually,
that's not.
Someone
Before
softly
we-
duck. Can someone softly duck
Before
call
we start, I
into
just
the
gotta
microphone?
really quickly turn off my heater. I'm so sorry.
This is for people on the YouTube below. One of you is going to link when it actually starts. I want you to know that it is actually not.
Alrighty, I'm so sorry. Alrighty. When last we left our heroes, Task the Kobold Ranger, Panic the Tiefling Bard, Borky the Orc Barbarian, Greckles the Kenku Rogue, and a newfound ally in Digsby the Turtle Paladin, the party came across a mass grave in the yonder fields beyond the known lands of Alivast. Coaxed by the disturbed ghosts in the field, the party set forth to 4 watchtowers, lifting flags of a long-dead human empire. With one of their employees' mysterious origins potentially revealed, the party presses forward on their quest, the past following closely behind them. So as you guys have left the graveyard, I assume you guys may camp for the night, given that was kind of a long ordeal.
Yeah, somewhere safe.
Can we check to see how Digsby is doing? Can Borky check to see how Digsby is doing? Like maybe a perception check?
Insight. It would be an
Or,
insight check.
It would be an insight check. Just want to kind of see how Digsby is doing because he did go through kind of a little bit traumatic there. So let's do an insight, and that is a solid.
Digsby's
4.
fine. He's good.
I wonder if he needs to be wet because he's a turtle.
Greckles will have a look into how Digsby is doing, actually, because new blood going crazy has not been a great experience for us. Ooh, that's a nat
That's
20.
Natural 20.
I know everything about you.
How's Digsby feeling?
You can see he's still visibly shaken. He looks very sad.
Hey, Borky.
Yeah.
Maybe, you're better at this than I am, but,
What, like throwing things on top of things?
we'll go with that. Look, it's pretty obvious that Digsby's still kind of messed up with this. Maybe you should go talk to him.
I mean, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go for it. Borky walks over to Digsby. What's Digsby doing?
He's just kind of. I assume are we kind of like marching now?
You
or
guys
we,
are kind of marching, yeah.
Yeah.
At
just
this
marching.
point, there's no more any more like semblance of the graveyard. You guys were walking for like probably hours and hours and hours before the bodies finally stopped.
Yeah. Digsby's just
Yeah.
staring down, knowing that he can't bury all of them. It's crushing him, and he's just kind of staring at Hansby, really.
Hey, Diggs. Quick question
Hello.
for you, man. I thought you handled yourself really good back there.
Thank you.
But-
I'll try.
Oh,
It's not,
I know
not my
not.
first time.
Because you're part of the Hellcat, like, that is really important
Yeah.
for you. Being surrounded by so much of it's got to be like, you know, a bit much, right? And by a bit much, I mean,
The Borky just kind of gestures around.
like, a lot of much.
Yeah, it's not the first time for that either, I'm afraid. We just don't got the times to bury them all.
Yeah. It'll take you the rest of your life to bury all these people.
I've done it before.
Yeah, this many?
Maybe a few less.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call that a silver lining. That's like a bronze lining, if anything.
Yeah.
But I just figured to tell you, you've been handling yourself real good here. I know we could be a little bit weird, and I could yell a lot and stuff, but I just wanted to say that I feel like I can trust you beside me when we're fighting. You know, whatever this takes us here, it looks like we've been fighting. Looks like we're fighting a lot. There. I trust you, mate. And when we get back to Alivast, I'm gonna pay you so much copper, because a hole I need you to dig, and there's a bird I need to find.
I'll dig a lot of holes.
And Borky kind of gives him like that Christian
Nice.
side hug. No, give him that Christian. Do you accept the
Digsby
Christian side hug?
accepts. Arms, yeah,
Give me
arms
that
will
hoka.
hug you.
Give me that Hoketh. Give me that Hoketh.
Armsby
side
does a
hug.
hover hand to complete it.
Oh,
Wonderful.
excellent. Is it like
It
on
has
the
to be a
hip
side
or on
pap.
the shoulder?
It's the side, yeah. It's the side.
At this point, Greckles will walk forward, just kind of eyeing Digsby up and down.
Are you all right to keep going?
Yeah, it's all we can do, right? We got us a job to do, and I gotta do it for Miss Isla. She's very kind to me.
All right.
Shit. My Greckles hung out with Isla recently.
Oh boy, was that fun. Ooh.
She's such a nice lady.
Nice, yes. Mysterious, yes. Puzzling, even more so.
Is she nice because it's mysterious, or she's mysterious because she's
Maybe it's-
nice? Or are they not mutually acceptive?
Maybe it is a little bit of both, Borky. All I know is that I've got way too much to think about.
I've never heard that problem.
Borky keeps on ahead.
Task, I'm gonna say you do a survival check here to find a place to maybe set up a nice
Sure
camp.
thing. Here I go. Survival.
Rocco.
Nice.
11.
11.
There are not a lot of trees here,
11.
and what trees there are just too small to make anything of. You guys managed to cobble together a little fire, kind of, but it's not very long lasting.
Can we assist roll?
We did have all those logs. We
Right,
actually
you
had
chopped
all
up a
those
tree.
logs we
Actually,
cut
that
down,
I would say if someone else wants to roll a survival check with advantage with those logs, I'd say you might be able to make a better fire.
Let's see.
Borky will reach down deep inside himself
Okay.
and pull the wood out.
Ah!
I'll see if I can dig us a little barricade, at least from the wind.
Okay.
9.
That's... Oh.
The
Oh, natural one.
well,
Oh,
it is
no.
it is with advantage.
It's a
we're all terrible.
6 for...
Morale's real low.
Wow, yeah, morale's super low. None of you guys are able to cobble together anything. Borky, you realize that I don't know what happened to the wood. It just won't light. Like, it's just something about it. It just won't light.
Panic rolls up his sleeves.
Greckles preps the hand mudras.
Okay.
22.
22. What do you guys have? Do you have robes or anything, or like a cloth at all in your inventory?
Let me look.
I have priest vestments.
That's a good question, Megami.
I have the 2 crossbows from
is-
the Hungry Boys I've
Is
never
the
gotten rid of.
problem that we just don't have any tinder?
You don't have anything to block the wind. And Digsby's digging into like rock and roots.
Oh,
And his arms are
so-
already tired from trying to bury as many bodies as possible.
Yeah, Digsby is like you're cramping up, like your joints are starting to seize up.
Yawns of a
Um, maybe who hasn't rolled? You all have rolled. I'm gonna say actually, you know what? Panic. Roll roll a perception check with advantage. With your
Here we
survival.
go.
There we go.
16 or 17 actually.
You see kind of a cave, like a kind of an underground little area. It's a little snug, but it blocks the wind. You can't really make a fire though, but you can all huddle together like penguins and keep warm.
I want not to metagame, but I need Panic to convince us. Like, I want him to try and convince us.
Please sell us this. Pitch
Oh
of
God,
yours.
it's like you guys have never lived on the road before. All right, there's a cave over there. I think maybe if we all, I don't know, just huddle up for warmth, I suppose.
Whoa! Like, how we doing this huddling? Is it gonna be like me, Digsby?
I will-
You three?
If
Or,
I will.
or is it like we go biggest to smallest in like
A
whole
series
train?
of spoons,
So that
maybe.
we gotta. I think it would have to be a lot of spoons.
Okay, so hearing all this, Task will accept going to the cave, but not explain that he has this ability called Squirmy. I am not being a part of this. I am gonna hide in the deepest part of the smallest crevice I could possibly imagine, where they are not able to reach me.
Okay, have fun catching a cold.
One Task go.
You guys
Okay.
all, I assume, jump into the hole, the friendship warmth hole.
Let them do their friendship. Fuck that.
It's like he
noise.
doesn't want
Okay.
to. It's like he doesn't want to spoon with me or something. It's weird.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw it out here real fast. I'm in.
Digsby
when you
Digsby
add all
tucks
this.
in to do like to take up as little space as possible for everybody.
Nice. Got a nice little Digsby shell there to kind of.
Like,
Try to block
Greckles,
more-
Greckles,
try to
you
block
could fit
more
in
wind.
there.
Can Greckles fit inside the shell?
No, no.
Oh God,
There's room for one more.
he's a medium-sized creature.
Is my little bat friend still here?
Yeah, he is. He's still
Aw.
there. Yeah, he's like making little chittering noises, apparently in frozen terror. But he is there. He's still there.
Okay, since I'm not the biggest, I'll go in first.
So Borky, like, crawls into the hole.
Oh Lord, there's not a lot of room in here, but get on in.
Borky, I will do this on one condition.
What's that?
Don't do the thing that you do until we're all well awake. This is gonna be a long night.
What?
I think the biggest condition is that we don't freeze to death, Greckles.
Well,
That's my biggest concern, to be perfectly frank.
I suppose that is true. Survival is the most important thing right now. But goddamn it, if he wakes me up early, oof.
I feel you, but this is what we have to do. We can't make a fire for some reason.
You just say the wood's wet.
Panic
I'm
looks
just
at the hard
imagining
camera.
Right now, like, two pieces of wood. You're trying to like saw two pieces of wood together. How why fire?
Because Task, I assume you guys all go bad. I'm not gonna make you guys roll perception checks. Considering you're well hidden.
Can we okay, so what is the order? Because Borky's
It's
in
like
the
a
back,
circle,
obviously.
so you guys kind of all are in like a donut hug shape. Except for Task, if you are committed to that, I do need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Come on.
Saving con.
Constitution saving, yeah.
All right, here we go. And but not one. So no, I'm not committed. I'm not committed, I guess.
All right, you take 1 point of exhaustion.
I just said I wasn't committed.
No.
You were committed enough to roll for it.
Yeah, you already rolled your constitution.
You already
saving
rolled
throw.
for it.
No
Sorry.
friendship for you.
Whatever.
Let me find. What did you do?
I knocked over my amp. It's fine. I'm good. We're good.
Panic, is there literally nothing we have in that crotch bag of his that could help our situation?
Borky.
After that, guys, after that
Whoa.
roll, night's over. I'm sorry.
okay.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
The rest of you guys are fine. You guys all managed to stay warm,
Tar-
but Task, you rocky cave, frozen ground, not so comfortable. You're a little upset in the morning.
You got you flu.
Borky, you're nice and soft.
It's because I never miss a bath, and I always rub oils on
Okay,
my
that's
chest.
enough of that. Greckles gets up and starts moving out of the cave.
Surprisingly diligent of you.
All right. No, don't want to get
Monty.
icy.
While they all have fun, I would like to climb a tree and survey the. Well, if there's anywhere I can climb up to survey.
It is very much like small trees. You can try. I would say you could roll an acrobatics with disadvantage.
I will give that a shot.
This terrain is definitely not.
That is a
ideal.
15.
Okay, you managed to climb up. There's some scary cracking noises. Also, you know exhaustion, right, Zito? I'm assuming.
Mm.
You have.
Yeah, giant mic noise game. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. All right, good. You managed to climb up. You hear some cracking. Roll a perception check.
Here we go.
There we go.
Probably natural.
That's a nat 20.
20.
That's a nat 20.
Nice. As you are climbing and up in that tree, it does not take you long to see three large forms lumbering forward close towards you guys.
Greckles skitters back. Oh, I'm sorry. If there's more.
They are hill giants, more of them. And they are currently coming down kind of a rocky area, which is kind of part of a hill on this generally pretty flat field. There's a few rolling hills, though, with some rock. But they are very close to you, actually. So...
Real quick, Borky's just inhales.
Hey, stop.
Borky, stop it! People are coming! Greckles puts a towel in my mouth. Shh! Stop it! There's more hill giants coming. I have a plan. Everyone needs to get back in the cave. Get Borky, get in there! Borky, get in there!
Borky,
he's getting pushed
into
in.
the hole. Ow! 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 That hurts! Oh my
Borky, just
God.
stop it! Task.
The rest of you guys, you're in the hole. You hear the ground begin to shake with a boom, boom, boom.
Okay. I'm gonna cast a spell. If
you hear something first. Oh wait, you don't speak giant. Never mind.
Borky does though.
Borky does. Roll a perception check, Borky, because you're in the hole.
He's in the hole.
He's in the hole. He is.
I'm in trouble.
And perception check.
Roll high.
Roll.
21.
21.
As Greckles, you're kind of waiting and getting ready to let off whatever it is. Borky, you hear one of the giants say, "How many think you we lost?" And you hear another one reply, "I don't know. 3 or 4. Ain't going back there no more. The boss will want to stay, but I ain't staying. No food there no more. Might as well sacrifice a bit and make it through." And they kind of step over along.
What was that last one? You sacrifice a...
It's better to sacrifice a bit of food to get through.
Okay.
They kind of lumber over one of the hills. They're now probably a decent... The one that's coming kind of leading the pack is about 75 feet from you, Greckles, as you're kind of peeking out of the hole.
All right. Are we all in the cave?
You are like gopher style, kind of your head's kind of popped out at the moment if you want to get a good look at these guys. I'll actually roll real fast with them. If you want to roll a stealth check for me real quick.
Did you say they've already passed, or?
They're passing by at the moment. Okay. They could still turn around and see you. So.
I would actually rather drop the spell than try to get a good look at them.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to throw down some cover. So hopefully they'll go around.
With an illusion spell?
Not with an illusion spell, with obscuring mist.
Roll an intelligence check for that. Maybe first. Yeah, Natural 20. If you were to good natural 20s. If you were to drop that miss, they would notice it right away.
Okay, so they're close enough to see it expand.
Oh, they would totally see it. They would be like, "What is that?" And you're like, you're about to do it, and you're like, maybe just duck away.
Okay, yeah. I thought they were further away. Okay, in that case, I guess we just drop stealth, boys.
So you guys gonna do anything? You're just gonna let them pass, or?
Oh yeah.
Digby's still just slowly waking up from the cold morning. He's a turtle.
Oh.
What am I missing?
Stay there.
Okay.
Greckles, I will ask that you do a stealth check, though.
Another natural 20.
Nat 20!
Oh my god!
Greckles is on fire tonight!
3 in a row?
It's 3 in a row. Greckles on fire tonight.
Wow.
Can you do me a favor? Can you reload and roll 20?
No, screw you! I'm on a hot streak, son.
Wow, with their
The safe zone for the rest of us.
That Greckles bird can fly high.
One of
you know what
them,
I mean?
as it walks by, presses a pinky into its nose and just picks a booger out and flicks it onto the ground. Another one scratches its butt and kind of lumbers over. The last one currently has a barn door as a shield.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
Wow.
and like a weird, like a cauldron that looks like it's been bashed a few times. Is wearing it as a hat. They all these big bags, and as they lumber on by, you notice dragging behind the last giant is like 2 giant elk, like decent sized elk, currently dragging behind him on the ground. The antlers are bouncing across the rock and clambering. It gets snagged on a log, and he's like, pulls it, and the head pops up. He goes, ah, damn it! And he grabs the whole head and the rock and just pulls the rock off the antler and keeps walking.
Oh, jeez.
And they Borky, I want you to roll another perception check for me.
Okay. Borky's gonna roll another perception check real fast here. And get it!
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Natural 20!
Natural 20!
We
What?
truly are with the natural twonders.
Oh my god.
The natural twonders.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna
Do you need to do a private thing?
This is
I
kind of.
think I'm going to have to send it to him as a private thing because Borky, you hear them go, Arkborstal, Siepelten, Fludemort, Hakmubel. And they all start to laugh together. And Borky, you hear that.
I would also like to point out that his other roll was a natural 19.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm starting to feel like something might be wrong with roll 20, but should we fix it?
No. Jesus.
Hang on, let me try something real quick.
Don't burn your nat 20s out.
You don't jinx it when it's going like this. You just wait for your next roll.
Okay.
Clearly the
Sorry.
bits are what did this, guys.
Ooh, this is a long conversation for not
Yeah.
smart people.
No, I'm reading it. I'm very drawn
All
in by
right.
what
It's
I'm reading.
weird, and it's weird to hear.
So the giants,
They're
the giants
singing
sing
it. They're
this. Is
singing
this-
it actually. It's kind of like a weird song.
Oh, okay.
And it doesn't really work in giant so much. And as you're thinking about it, it's definitely a common song. It's written in common, maybe, or some language similar to common. And they're like, and one of them's like, shut up! And they keep moving, and the other one doesn't shut up. And they just boom, 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 lumber on by. And you guys, eventually, after about 10 minutes of waiting, the ground stops shaking, and they are gone.
Whew. Borky, what in the world were they going on about?
Some song they're out of key.
A
I
key?
think. Out of
Out of-
key. Like they wasn't singing it well. I think they need to go to music practice or something.
Well, that's
Like you gotta, like if like Panic, you were listening to that. It
As a
sounded
musician,
bad,
I
right?
am furious.
Yeah.
Also terrified.
As a musician.
well, there's a giant after all.
I
Task.
think it's just, I think it's
Why
just
would they-
nice that they have a
Which
song
way?
in
Which
their
way
heart.
were they? Which?
That's fair. Which way? were
They are
going,
heading
by
the
way?
opposite direction of you guys, so they're heading eastward.
Yay!
Get the sense maybe following their friends, maybe.
Oh,
They're in for a surprise.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oops.
Whoops. I mean, it's been buried, so. As you guys poke your heads out of the hole, you do notice there's a distinct odor now in the air. It smells like just body odor. It is very strong, sweaty BO, like a locker room.
Lovely.
Yep.
Oh, smells like cheese. I wouldn't even.
Panic, can you do that thing that you do?
With the air?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
It smells like dwarf boats.
No, only for like 10 feet.
Like a little bit. A little bit.
Oh. Task, where are you at?
Tash just walks out, doesn't say anything.
You got big bags under your eyes, though.
Yeah.
How bloodshot are his eyes?
Enough that he's not going to talk.
Ooh, rough night.
Good
there.
morning.
I think.
Tash just like looks at
Rich.
Digsby. leans at him. What's good about it?
Digby's just slowly blinking.
It walks away.
I imagine Task leaning forward just made the.
Yeah,
sound.
stone grinding as he looks.
Face zooms in. Eyes
It's like a fucking
bloodshot.
still. It's like a still from SpongeBob when it goes from animation to painted.
Yep. That's a good way of putting it.
I wonder if there's any way Borky could
So
carry
tired.
him.
Well,
Oh no!
Task.
Task, don't touch me. Do not. Do not.
Task. No, but Task. But Task. Come on, stop. I just want you to do the necklace flip. Stop slapping my hand.
I like to imagine he's doing that to himself as Tass is standing there, just looks to everyone else like, what the fuck? Looks at the compass.
It is currently pointing from where you are northward, but based off of where you guys camped for the night, that is still heading about northwest-ish a little bit. Angled
Alright,
a little
so-
bit more north now.
Okay. So I just point out to start heading northwest.
was that
Oh.
in the directions the giants were coming from?
Yep.
Mm.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, here we go meeting giants again.
So the giants were that way, so we should definitely be careful. So, I'll say this here, guys. I think from here on out,
Borky looks down really dejected and sad.
I'm gonna have to deprive all of you of the morning ritual.
Oh,
Say it ain't so.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. I know. You
There's
look forward
goddamn
to it every
fireworks
day.
going off in Greckles' head right now. And cheers and flags and fans being thrown around.
But I want you to know, to make up for the days I'm missing, I will do it twice when we get
I
back.
liked it. It helped make me up.
Hey, right. High five! High five!
Borky goes for a high five. What do I roll?
Which hand are you using?
Borky's using his
All right,
right
that's
hand.
that's my dominant hand.
You guys high five, and it's amazing.
Yay.
And there's like a squirrel on the ground that's like, and then it goes back to what it's doing.
Task
Holy
will,
shit.
Task will hobble himself on top of Taurus like a mount.
Okay.
All right, well, it looks like Task is kind of out of commission for the day, so who wants to take point? Borky?
should have spooned.
I would like you. Greckles, I have this nagging feeling that you was a lucky bird today. You caught them giants. I think you should be in the front. If anything bad runs at you, yell at me, and I will grab you and throw you like the lightning spear right at Panic.
Okay, Borky, I'll do half of that. How about
Panic,
that?
Panic goes a little bit pale.
What's the landscape looking like, Monty?
Looks like you got a hill with some kind of not like big giant rocks, but like New Zealand, like, you know, nice grassed over hills.
Yeah.
And as you were kind of doing your perception check, you did notice some forest in the distance. You actually found your way to a forest.
Are we heading into the forest to the north? Is it to the northeast or is it elsewhere?
Yeah, it's like a big, just giant
Okay.
forest now.
All right. As soon as we can get to that, I would like to get in my comfort zone.
Okay. You guys pack up your things. Don't really have to pack up very much. It was kind of a no fire, buddy sort of system. But you all poke out of your gopher hole and emerge, and lots of grass. Nice thing is, the giants have made a very nice, easy to walk path in their wake. Smelly, but once the air hits it, it's pretty much good to go. I will say, for those of you who would like to do a survival check to potentially find some rations, you can do so now.
Buddy, let's go.
Here we go.
14.
20.
14? Okay, not bad.
22.
Ooh.
That's me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
22 is
5.
me.
Never mind.
You're so
Sorry.
do it, Gaijin. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I got
I'm
scared.
the best.
Oh,
Look at these
jeez, guys,
mushrooms.
he's really rolling.
Digsby and Borky and Task, actually, you managed to find a berry bush. Appears to be wild blackberries.
Ooh, I feed some of them to my little bat friend.
Oh.
The bat, like, just, like, reaches out with his neck and just snap, eats it up, and, like,
Here you go, Batsby.
scuffles back into your shell. It's very tiny.
Borky looks over.
So what's have you named him yet?
His
The
name's
bat
Batsby.
friend?
It's short for Batspurt.
I fucking knew it.
Blackberries,
Porky.
the most god tier of blackberries in this man's humble opinion.
Each of you, for those of you who found the blackberries, get one ration. It's small, but it's decent.
Nice.
Oh, that is that. I knew you were gonna say bats being so happy.
So do you need to knock off a ration?
You did eat a ration, so.
Oh, so I'm still
so
at
nothing
14
happened.
rations apparently. Jesus.
Yes, you guys basically got a free
I'm
meal
still
in
at
a way.
11.
You guys did.
The rest of y'all have to write off a ration. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. We got plenty.
We got plenty.
Okay. As you guys press on forward, eventually you finally reach the more comfortable terrain that is the woods.
Yay!
It is not as dense as what you're used to, and there's a few animals, not a ton of animals you're noticing. You do notice, though, off to the distance, striding with these long legs, doesn't really take much notice to you, is this massive elk. It's huge, literally huge. It's about as tall as those giants that passed you by.
Oh.
And it's currently grazing kind of in the more clear areas of this forest, seemingly.
How long is it? Like how long?
Oh
is this now?
God, like, geez, at least 10 to 12 feet long.
Okay, Borky,
Damn.
I know you have a history with these things, but
No, with what?
extra large animals. But we're a man down, and we should probably sneak around this.
Yeah, that's why Task should have been in the spoon rather than
Well,
being
I would
a
actually
fork.
agree. I would actually agree with that statement. Panic. What are your thoughts?
I'm right here.
Do you actually yell like that?
No.
I'm gonna say, oh, I got to
Oh.
say yes. It would have been more fun, but oh well.
That would have been fun.
More
No,
like a stick.
I'm sticking to not doing the fun stuff until I get better rolls.
Aw, I'm not that mean. Come on. Because if you were to do that, you just would have scared the elk away, but that's okay. The elk does perk up and like the ears go up, and the antlers are just massive on this thing.
That's
Um,
a big deer.
Can I roll some kind of check to see what exactly this thing is?
You can roll knowledge, nature, knowledge, arcana of your choice if you'd like.
Ooh, I will roll the
Or you
higher
can
of
knowledge
those.
religion too if you want to.
Ooh.
You have three choices.
All right, I'll go with Arcana.
Hee-haw!
That is
18.
When it raises its head and looks at you, something about this elk has something more to it. Not bad, like not evil. You get the same sort of sensation as when you guys went to the Northlanders Longhouse, that altar, for Yiddia. Something about it feels druidic in nature. Not that it is a druid, but it is kind of maybe a magical creature of some sort.
Hmm.
Maybe
And
it was a dire elk.
this is a very, very big elk. And you do notice as you look closer, you do see like vines and things growing in its
That's neat.
antlers. It does look like they're kind of wilting with it being fall, like fall, winter. And as it kind of stares at you, it snorts and then gallops away. It kind of gallops, looking like directly northward from you.
Bye.
Well, guess that solves our problem.
Indeed.
Very strange.
Task's crappy in the morning. I think it's because I didn't do my thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Borky, it's gonna be okay. Look, how about this? Task, real talk. How you feeling?
Just so.
You really need to ask that.
All right, and question answered. Borky, can you take point? I want to go jump in the trees.
You're sending us to our
Okay.
grave. You know this, right?
Okay, this way.
Borky points forward.
Okay. You grab.
Oh, you try to take the compass away?
Oh no! You have the compass.
Oh,
No,
woohoo!
We know better. We know better than to poke at the flaming firestorm.
Oh, Tarisk perks up, sees you kind of looking all sad, and actually takes front point. He actually goes right up front and like a hound dog, high stride, begins to move, tilting his head side to side.
May I make my nest in the trees, as it were?
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Excellent.
I always.
That's a 15. Oof.
It's a 15 stealth. Not dense forest.
Mm.
It's trees, which is nice, but it's not dense forest.
Right.
You also notice up there not a lot of birds. The elk was about the only standoutish thing. A couple squirrels, like chipmunks, but not as many as you've seen in like other woods of Alivast.
Right.
You do manage to kind of stealth, but hopping tree to tree, probably impossible. It's just too far apart from each other, so you're probably better off on the ground.
Sure, that's fine.
You guys walk.
I always imagine when Greckles goes into stealth or jumps into the bushes and stuff, he like pretty much just bounces off like a diving board and does like just different like
Triple
synchronized
axel.
things as he lands.
7 out of 8 fucking Olympic swan dive shit.
As you guys walk, the forest is changing colors. Like it is autumn. You see those crisp reds and oranges. Another disadvantage to you, Greckles, is that a lot of the leaves are kind of gone.
Yeah, it's actually.
Yeah. As you guys travel, the morning passes. It's cold, kind of bitter. There's a few spurts of snow, kind of goes into rain and then back into sunlight. The forest gets thicker. The plants get a bit different, though. You see big leafed plants, like these giant fronds. There's more bushes and vines and things like that, a very old forest. And the terrain gets a little more difficult to walk over, a little bit hard to stumble. Eventually, Taurus just comes over to you and kind of like picks you up by your cape.
I thought I was mounting him.
He doesn't really know how to be ridden. It's a bit bumpy for you, but he grabs you.
Okay, you're kind of holding on by the neck.
Yeah,
I'm
I guess that
dragging you.
works.
Yeah, he's like grabbed you by like the scruff of your cape and is like gently tugging you as you're kind of dragging on the ground. He's determined. And as you continue to walk, eventually you reach nightfall. There's a smell to the air. It's not cold anymore, actually. It's actually humid and kind of like spring temperature at that point, once you kind of get more and more into these sort of bigger, more hardy trees. And then night descends on you. Would you guys like to make camp?
Sure thing.
Yes. At the same time, is there any sort of perception roll based on how weird things are getting with the temperature and the foliage?
Knowledge nature, maybe.
Okay.
It feels a bit more like home.
Ooh, that's a 9. I don't know.
Let me.
Here I go.
Let's give it a roll.
What?
That is weird.
Fuck me. No, I ain't doing anything.
I got the 10.
Let's see.
16.
16?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Plus. That's a natural. That's a 0.
Those are trees.
There's trees where you's from,
Yeah,
Digsby?
there's lots of them. They didn't look much like these ones, though.
What?
Panic.
How about that?
You've never seen plants like these before, but considering like looking at the forest and how thick it is, it's probably like in some sort of weird way, like self-insulated itself in a way.
So all like the wilted leaves and like the reds and yellows we're not seeing that here.
You kind of are. It's more of like a subdued purple, and there's a lot more. You really smell like compost in this forest. Like it's kind of like in that weird sort of state of like autumn decay. Maybe you're thinking. At the very least, there's a lot of like decomposing plant matter, and like the trees themselves are quite large, covered in very thick kind of dark green moss.
Can I do an Arcana check based on what I saw from the elk?
The elk? Sure, with
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Just to see if this is druidic in nature as well. That is 8.
Nat 20.
You have disadvantage.
It was disadvantage, though. Sorry. You have no idea. It just seems different. It does seem different. But, you know, in your experience with druidic magic, that shit's weird. Like, it's very off. And a lot of the uncontrolled druidic magic is very much, like, self-fulfilling in a way.
Yeah.
So, it's hard to say.
My last experience with druidic magic was something out of Bible Black.
What's Bible Black?
No, it's not in this universe.
That's the question.
I'll go ahead and roll a survival check. 17.
All right. Task, you managed to make a very nice campfire. You grab the wood. and you set the stones around. It needs to be lit, though.
I'll step in.
Google Bible Black when get back.
What's Google?
What's anything with these meta jokes?
Borky has a scrying orb. Siri, what is Bible Black?
The scrying orb has to be called
No.
Siri. It's obvious. Okay, this is
Yeah.
okay. We'll stop. Stop ruining the campaign. He says to himself.
Task, is it all set up?
Yeah.
All right. Ninja, Zai, Katon no Jutsu. Just a little,
Nothing
fireball pops out.
Nothing happens, actually.
What the? Oh.
You gotta like when you do your magic, you gotta like do the right hand symbols like this.
And Borky pretends to do the hand symbols. He's just like clapping and snapping his hands together. Kind of like
He's
doing
ham boning.
I'm ham boning right now. Like that. Kata no Jatsu.
Well, I've done all I could.
This is kind of weird. Is it even cold?
No.
Maybe a fire wouldn't be a great idea.
Well, that's not
Well,
something
maybe,
you
like,
should
in
tell
case
me.
some more giants. Maybe some more giants will be walking along and be like, "Oh, you guys got a fire? That's
All
great,
right, well,
let's
I'm
hang
gonna
out."
try the scientific way and rub two sticks together.
Okay. Roll an athletics check for that, I guess. Oh, no, that'd be survival. Sorry,
Yeah, I
survival
was
check.
gonna say, like, wait, athletics?
That's dumb. Sorry.
Oh, jeez. 22.
You have disadvantage on checks, though, because you're exhausted.
Is that? I thought that's ability score checks.
On ability checks. Disadvantage on ability checks. So, oh, that's dexterity and shit. Yeah, sorry. I have to double check that. That's okay. You whittle like a madman. Like it is. You've never whittled two sticks together in such ferocity in all of your life.
I really want this fucking fire!
You guys watch. It's like. You ever see gifs where it's like, a guy doing an arm pump, but it's like 1,000 times like faster? That is Task right now. And like, if you want to stop him, but if you go over there, you might get gut punched into oblivion. So eventually you get kind of tired. No fire.
That's weird. Task, maybe go
I'm
faster.
gonna- I'm gonna
Throws the
try
sticks at
something.
Forky.
I'm gonna try to summon my mage hand.
Okay. Your mage hand appears. You can see it in your vision. It is your beautiful purple hand.
Oh, it's so
Okay.
great. I'm so happy that whoever fucking owns this force is really selective of fire.
So it's not anti-magic. It's more
Well, I mean, last time I
anti-fire.
checked, trees don't really like fire, so if they're going to be selective about any element, that would make sense.
It does make sense.
That's good
But that
thinking,
also,
Bixby.
but that also means we're not alone.
Is that necessarily a bad thing? I think.
Panic,
Mhm.
panic. Mr. Grimtongue.
Yes.
I've got an idea. Here's me out.
Okay.
I know how you like to talk to plants, right?
Oh,
And these plants are all weird. Ask them why they're so
that is
weird.
not a bad idea,
That's actually very astute, Borky. I'm proud of you.
All right.
Oh,
Well, I'm gonna.
Thank you. Even. Yeah, no problem. Borky it's like, oh,
Good job, Borky.
Oh, you
Uh,
kid.
Borky pretends to punch someone who's not there.
Never mind.
So, Panic kneels down to the ground. He puts his hand in the grass, and green flash of arcane energy. I will cast Speak with Plants.
So you're gonna touch kind of like the dark, decomposed sort of grass.
Actually, I'm gonna touch a tree.
Okay, one of the weird trees, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you say?
Hello.
There's a pause for like a couple seconds, and you hear a voice come back. Hello?
Hey, how's it going? Just had a couple questions. I noticed a lot of the stuff around here is a lot different from what we were seeing a couple miles back. Also, we can't make fires. What's do you know what that's about? Oh, mighty tree.
There's another pause. I'm sorry, who are you?
Whoa, baby!
That's a sassy ass tree.
Panic,
Well,
what did
if
they
you
say?
haven't heard of me, I am Panic Grimtongue,
Oh,
bard
God.
extraordinaire, professional dick kicker. And we are traveling on behalf of our city. We are trying to find something and we are just setting up camp for the night. Who are you?
Dick kicker.
Yes, you don't have one of those. I hope.
That's a very interesting.
What are they asking? We're only hearing one side of the conversation.
That's a very interesting title, actually. I'm sorry, you're asking me so many questions. I have one for you.
Okay.
How are you talking to me right now?
Oh, I'm a magic man.
A magic man.
Yes.
Real fast,
I've got this-
Panic, don't hit on the tree. Please don't hit on the tree.
I've got this spell called Speak with Plants, and that is how I'm communicating with you right now. Is that strange to you?
Strange. A little bit. It's been a while.
A while.
You said your name was Panic.
Yes, Panic Grimtongue.
I have another strange question for you.
Fire
Do you
away.
walk on two legs by chance?
Yes.
Interesting. How tall are you?
I am about 6'1", I think. Yeah, 6'1".
So shorter than those brutes that have come through.
You mean the giants? Yes.
Hmm. Can I ask, what business do you have here? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, we're traveling. We're on a mission for our city. We're trying to find an object.
An object.
Yes.
And your path brings you here.
Yes. Can I do some sort of insight check to see if this is really the tree talking to me?
Yeah, absolutely. You absolutely can.
This sounds like it might not be a tree. 10.
You have no idea. You're new to speaking with trees, and their strange personalities kind of throw you off quite a bit. You have no idea. There's more silence. This tree is pondering quite a bit. Well, I don't really have that many visitors. You're traveling through.
Yes, we're heading northeast. Was it northeast?
Northeast. Or west, sorry.
No, northwest.
We're heading northwest, yeah.
Northwest.
Yeah.
I ask you this question then. Panic, the dick kicker.
Yes.
Why should I let you through my wood?
Hey, well, you didn't seem to like those giants earlier, correct?
The ones that gave me payment to pass through, I liked. The ones who didn't, well, I'm sure you can use your two-legged imagination.
Payment? What do you accept as payment?
Food. Well, my type of food.
Water?
Water. No.
Sunlight?
Oh, that's cute, actually. That's quite cute. Tell me, do you travel alone? I don't think you're traveling alone.
Panic slowly turns back to the rest of the group. Slowly turns back.
This conversation's riveting.
No.
I'm hearing one half of it.
No, I am not alone.
How many are with you? I mean this with no ill intention. I'm simply curious. It's...
I'm gonna insight that.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Fucking ominous tree.
Okay.
17.
A little ominous, but he's not like, you get the sense he doesn't want to, like, that's not what he wants from you. It doesn't seem like that malicious. And actually he's gonna insight you. He's gonna insight you.
So,
Insight your insight.
Out of character Zito, what are we gonna call these woods?
That is a 19 insight on you.
Okay, what are you trying to find out?
He wants to know how comfortable you are at the moment.
What? Little, like physically or?
Both. Mostly mentally at the moment.
Well, physically kind of a little warm, but mentally he's not uncomfortable per se. He's just a little weirded out by how weird this tree is weirdly being.
Oh, please, don't be strange with me. I'm sure that you can figure out the terms of exchange. There's plenty of things wandering around these woods, not mine, the ones around me. Perhaps if you bring me one of those, I will grant you safe passage through. It's
And do
hard
you-
this time of the year for me.
Do you want that for each of us?
There is a few of you. Get me something large, and I'm sure we can figure it out. Besides, you've been an absolute treat to talk to.
Oh, shucks.
I notice you're having a bit of difficulties as well with your little stick pile and rocks.
Yes. Though I'm not sure we need it, but
Not with
Yeah.
me. Here. And you watch as there's cracking in the woods around you, and these large vines kind of come around and they sweep away the campfire and kind of come up around sort of as this sort of little miniature wall. You guys all watch as that happens.
Whoa.
And then all these leaf fronds come down, like these giant, massive leaves, like 6 feet long and huge and wide, come around and basically make a little roof over top.
Oh, wow.
How's that for you? Do you like that?
What did you
Did a
tell
good
her?
job.
What
Is
the
it- is
hell?
it-
Tree.
is it like enough to fit all of us?
Yeah. He just made it around you guys.
That was
Or she, you can't really tell. It's a tree.
that was very helpful. Thank you.
Hmm.
You said you wanted something large. Did you mean one of the elks that roam around here?
Oh, elk, boar. I haven't had wolf in years.
Mm.
Oh no.
So, if we get you something to eat, then you will let us pass.
I'll let you in, yes.
Will we have to do this again coming back out?
I mean, fair's fair.
All right, very well.
I mean, I just made you a lovely, comfortable abode. Does that mean nothing to you?
No, I said that fair is fair. You're right.
Very well. Bring it to me tomorrow at some point. You must sleep. I can feel you're exhausted. Long day.
Mm-hmm. Well, I will relay this to my goons, and we will get back to you on that.
Hold
That's a
on. there.
goon.
Only getting one side, but I know that ain't accurate. Goon is a very
That's
bad
actually
way
that brings
of
up a
telling
good
you.
question. Is Panic speaking in a weird tongue, or is it just common and we're hearing
I-
one side?
I think I'm speaking common, but you can't hear
Yeah.
it to me.
Yeah, no, you can't hear what it's
That
saying
makes
to you.
it better.
Well, I think the deal's set. Yes, once that happens, I'll remove some of my traps, and you can come right in.
Lovely.
I
Well,
wouldn't step inside before then if I were you.
very well. One last question is: what you're looking for in the woods around here somewhere? Do we have
What
to be careful?
I'm looking for. Not in
Yes.
my woods, in the woods around me. We're a little different, if you haven't noticed.
Gotcha. Okay. Do you have a name?
I just met you. Let's do a business deal, and then we can get to names.
Okay.
It's been a long time since I've used one. Toodles. And the voice fades.
Goodbye.
What did you just sign us away to?
Well,
What's
now
the deal with all the
listen.
vines?
I didn't sign us away to anything. If we didn't do this, we could have very likely died. So, trees are trapped. They made us a hut because I agreed to their terms of service. I clicked the checkbox. The
What's the
trees.
checkbox?
It's that little thing. It's that little, the little thing like when you're signing a paper, you go with the. Have you never signed anything before?
Borky holds his. Borky
Anyway,
holds his hand
so
up.
the trees want to eat something, and I mean like eat.
So you're saying that this thing is a
Well, it's like a
Barn
plant. Plants
Digsby
eat,
takes
like,
his hand and he covers Batsby.
there's like it meant it sort of in a way like like dead animal matter. It's good for plants. It helps it grow. It's the
Yeah,
most, a potent thing to help it grow. Makes sense.
and it said something big as well.
I mean,
Other than that, I really don't suggest we go any further.
I thought.
Borky has his hand up. He's like,
Yes, Borky.
So if plants could always eat things, why do we put water?
You know, I asked that same question. It's like
Yeah.
fertilizer. You know how when the body decays, it sort of like nourishes the ground.
If they,
I
if
know
they want
that.
if they want that, we could all just. If they want that, we could just poop all over it.
I don't think that's I don't think that's what they want. No,
It's on.
Quick, ask them.
It's
I would have to cast a spell again, and kind of don't want to do that.
What's that, task?
It's unfortunate we didn't know about this sooner. We could Teethox be slain with us here.
That thing was pretty big though. Like that would.
Yeah.
But they wanted something. I know, but I'm just like this. The tree wants something big. The Teethox pretty big.
We'd have to
Well,
drag
Hopes
that
is pro-
giant.
Yeah, it did kind of
His
sink
corpse
back
is
into.
probably still dead.
Yeah,
I
it
mean-
did kind
I
of
mean,
sink back
we-
into the ground though.
Okay,
as
but
well.
also get this: we also walk through a deserted town that probably has a.
Oh, you cut out Zito. I'm so sorry.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I said that we went through an abandoned town that probably has a few carts that, with a little bit of repair, we can shift stuff to.
I'm gonna say no. You didn't see anything that had any salvageability. Anything wood was just straight up mulch. It was pretty badly damaged.
All right, well then, what exactly are we hunting then? Because apparently that's what it wants.
Well,
Borky like pats Task on the back of his on his back.
well, my tired friend, it's time to go hunting.
Well,
After
I think we
sleep.
should get some sleep
Yeah,
first.
Greckles is already rolling his bedroll out.
Yeah, it's a nice little thing that it made for you guys. It's very cute. In fact, as you guys are kind of like unrolling your stuff, these more vines kind of come in and flick on these sort of fluorescent, funky lights, like bioluminescent lights inside of it.
This is
Digsby looks up at them wide-eyed.
Batsby kind of burrows deeper into your shell because it's a bat.
So, if any of you have ever seen like the gifs of dudes like front flipping into like beds, that's essentially what Task does, except the Family Guy falls near the fire and just goes to sleep.
And
I like how you specify it's a Family Guy fall. I already know how
Yep.
the arms position behind that.
to answer Task's question, though, it didn't really specify anything. It said it hasn't had a wolf in a while, which.
Now, I just think, like, you've talked to plants before. This one seemed really chatty.
I think it holds more power over the other plants I've talked to.
Borky's like getting ready, like lying in his vine thing that's being formed around him. He's like,
Because I'll go to Fairy. You like to hear it?
Okay.
I think it likes you. I think it likes you. I think it's into you.
Good night, Borky.
Yeah, okay, what? Oh,
You guys go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys all go to sleep.
before Borky goes to sleep, he puts Gripples beside him, and just and
Okay,
kisses
the
him
lights
goodnight.
go off on the vines, and you guys go to sleep. It's kind of silly. The following morning approaches. Who wants to get up first?
I'll go ahead and get up first.
Okay. Do you step outside of your house that you've
Yeah,
suddenly
I'll just I'll push one of the leaves over. Oh, like rubbing the eyes.
You walk out. You smell very nice dew. It's a little bit warmer today, probably because of the humidity coming from the forest of next to the other one. It's comfortable. It smells like really, really nice outside, kind of like berries and like kind of deep herbal sort of sense to it. You see a few birds scatter as you kind of poke your head out, and yeah, you're awake. Everything's good.
Digsby stretches out of his shell, having actually had like a nice warm place to sleep for once.
As your head comes out of your shell, Batsby is like on the back of your neck and like scuttles backwards into the shell as you're extending out with your neck.
Ooh.
Ah, that was refreshing.
Borky just gets up and slowly just stretches his arm.
Oh, gosh, slip bad in my arm. Oh. Yeah, this is tight. Oh.
Panic looks over the task.
Time to go.
How's Task looking?
Task is refreshed. He looks great.
Tess sits up from the leaves. Hey, gang, what's up?
Taurus
He's
licks your
back.
face enthusiastically, like he's back.
Just give him a good pat, rub him on the side of the head. Just like, all right, let's go. We got some.
Thought I was gonna have to break out a Snickers.
I want to find like cool hunting music for while you guys hunt. You guys.
Oh
pull
yeah,
out
son,
your
let's go.
bows and arrows. You get ready to go. Let me see if I have anything that could be used for that.
You could
This
do
is probably-
William Tell Overture.
The Unexpectables versus a giant rat.
Alrighty.
I'm.
You guys keep a good sense. You have the compass with you, so you have a good sense of your direction. You guys do set out into more of the green wood, though. Not as it's greenish. It's turning orange. It's autumn. There's a scent of old leaves. A few things skitter from your path. Rabbits, very small creatures. I would like anyone who is trained in it to roll survival.
Yeah,
You are
buddy,
not-
here we
If you are
go.
not trained in survival, you do not get a roll.
I've got a question.
Yes.
22.
Does Jack of all trades count?
Sure, why not?
Yeehaw!
That's a 21 for me. By the way, it's a 21.
That's
for
That's a 5 for
five.
me.
Panic, you are staring and smelling the scent. You're thinking this would make a great perfume. Like this would be a great perfume. Borky and
like
Task,
Grimtongue.
you guys have gotten mud off the ground. You got smeared it on your face. You guys are like got kind of like twigs and branches attached to you. You guys are like skulking through the forest. You're kind of doing like combat rolls and moving around.
Oh my
Eventually, you catch sight of. Let me find out what you find.
Yeehaw.
Zito rolled a 22.
god. I thought I said that.
My lip is on
Oh,
fire.
no, I didn't hear you.
Okay, you find a very large boar currently kicking up some roots of a tree.
Just pat Borky on the side. I hold my mouth to. I hold my finger to my mouth, like just with one finger, and then point towards the boar.
What side are we seeing? From the side, from the back?
You guys, you're seeing it from the side. It's got big, giant tusks on it. It is very bad.
How insight? I want to see how
Perception check.
big it is. Perception
Yeah,
check.
I'd like to check that
I roll my dice and I get a solid.
Ooh, I
8.
got a nat 1.
That's a pig. You
That's
point out.
big.
All right, let's
fucking
roll
pig.
perception. Here we go.
9.
I
9.
suppose I will as well.
There's lots of long grass.
22.
Can I
Panic, Panic, being the genius you are, you push away the grass. All your friends are like kind of narrowing their eyes in front of the grass. You're like idiots, and you pull front the grass, and you all see it from the side. It is a very large, black, bristly, fat boar. It's currently just like completely like tossing over a small, fresh sapling tree at the
Alright,
moment. Kind
I'd
of.
like.
In
I'd like to
in
mother. Oh.
I was about to say in D&D terms, about how big would you say it is?
This would be.
Medium, large, colossal.
Colossal boar.
Colossal boar.
It is very large, I would say.
Very large. That is
Yeah.
pretty big. I think that'll do it, boys.
All right.
Let's have a
Okay.
plan.
Here's what I'm thinking. Task. I know what you're thinking. And what I want you to do is I want you to shoot it. And then
Borky pulls it up,
I throw Old Faithful.
the lightning javelin.
I don't
His hand.
oppose that, Borky, but I also would like to see if we can probably get someone on the other side or somewhere else that if it tries to dart away in another direction, we can intercept it.
I was actually
Why
gonna
don't
offer
I-
up that
I-
task.
Well, I was about to. Damn it. What was I saying? Well, who's stealthy?
Borky, shut up. Task, where do you want me?
What?
Well, as soon as we shoot it from here, it's gonna run the opposite direction. So, get on the opposite side of it from where we are.
Alright.
Before you move, Digsby is going to cast Bless on you three.
Nice.
Borky, Task,
Ooh.
and Greckles.
Nice.
Nice. So you guys basically can add a D4 to a
Attack
saving
roll
throw or an
for
attack
the-
roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the next
So,
minute.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna say Greckles, roll a stealth check for me, and I'm gonna roll a perception check.
Yeehaw! That's a 23.
That's a 23. Oh, Mr. Boar, you got a... Oh, with a -2. That is a 3 for Mr. Boar. Mr. Boar, you watch, kind of rips a root from underneath the tree and just eats it. You see the tusk
All right.
going up and down.
We'll wait for Greckles to at least show that he's on the other side, and then I'm gonna look over to Diggsby. I'm gonna look over to Panic. Do you guys have any ideas before we fire?
There is something I could do as long as I can get close to it without it running away.
You guys, with this encirclement that you guys have, it's about 30 feet away from all of you when you've encircled it.
I'm going to from the path that we have, like leading back, like in any way. Is there like any way that would look like a normal running path for it?
Roll, I would say, knowledge nature for that one. Kind of getting into the mind of the beast.
Nope.
That's a cute pig. It's a very cute pig.
It might,
Murder it.
well, it
It's a
might
big
try to
old
run,
four.
but I could like run it into a hole. But I don't know where to put no hole.
All I need is for it to stay still, and all I need to do is touch it. I've got
Okay.
No, it's not a tree.
I've got-
Panic.
a spell that will probably benefit us quite a bit.
All right, so then here's what we can do. Once we hit this thing, we'll try to get you up close to it. Everyone else just try to keep it from running in a direction that we're not covering.
Okay. So are we still gonna do the one?
Yes,
two,
you and
pop
you
up,
and you and me are gonna
shoot
fire
out?
at once. And ready? 3, 2. Holds up a one finger and then gets ready to aim his bow.
All right. I need you guys to roll initiative for the surprise round.
Okay.
23.
16.
9.
4.
And I'm rolling mine, and that is a 11.
Greckles.
I'm a slow boy.
Then Borky.
You're rhetorical.
And then I'm putting Tarask after you, Task.
Sure.
Borky, and then we have Panic, and then we have Diggsby. All right, and then the boar will come after this round. So Task, you immediately pop out of the brush. A few leaves fall off your ears, and you pull back your bow and you let loose.
Yep. Whoopah!
That
27.
absolutely hits. That absolutely hits.
All right, 9. I'm not getting Colossus.
You don't have
Slayer on
Colossus
this thing.
Slayer.
However, I do want
That's
to.
a 27,
however,
by the way.
I do want to put down Hunter's Mark as a bonus action and shoot again.
Absolutely. I'll let you do that.
Radical. All right, so I have Hunter's Mark set on him, and I'm also
Yeah.
while like as a I guess free action is also to like speak to someone. I'm gonna tell Tarask to. Oh geez, I just said my name. I'm gonna tell Tarask to hold it. I'm gonna tell Tarask as a command to hold it down.
Okay.
And longbow one more time. That's a 25.
That absolutely hits.
All right, so that's 11 plus 4. Let me do Hunter's Mark.
That's 20 plus. That's 27 points of damage. Holy Anna. That brings it down to. Ooh, boy. Okay. You shoot that thing right into its shoulder blade. You guys hear sort of pig scream come out of its jaws. It spits out the root it's been chewing on, like muck and slobber dripping down from its mouth as it. You see it immediately. It's ready to run. That brings it to Tara's turn, and he is going to run up to it and attempt to grapple the boar.
Go, my son, go!
Oh, buddy. Wait, athletics. Hold on. Okay, that's a 7. So let me grab
Doesn't it
another
also get
dice.
some disadvantages for it being like 2 size categories larger than it?
You are right, it does. So I will roll that again. That's not better. It's okay. Okay, gotta roll another dice for it. Yeah, okay, with that one it passes. So Taurus rolled a lovely 4 plus 3. The boar rolled a 3 plus, where is it? A 3 plus 3. And then the boar, because it's a size larger, gets advantage. So it rolled a 12 plus 3, which is a 15. So Taurus runs and grabs it by the tail, which isn't the greatest strategy, but you hear a satisfying as the tail gets ripped off. And Taurus looks a little dumbfounded. And there's some more screaming. Greckles, it is now your turn. You've heard Tass, you heard the twang of the bow, you've heard a terrible, terrible pig scream.
You said I was that we were all 30 feet away from it?
Yeah, you guys are all encircling it 30 feet.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna do my dash over and give him the old 1-2 with the scary acid dagger stab and short sword.
All right.
All right. And I assume sneak damage.
Absolutely, yeah.
That is a 22.
That hits.
All right, that's 8, 9, 10 plus 3d6. Let's see here. Oosh. Oh, that's another 6. Okay.
So that's 8 to 6. All right. I want you to roll an acrobatics check for me.
Yeehaw. That's a 26.
You guys watch as Greckles runs out with with his dagger. You go right through the pig's skull, like right up the top. You like run up its back and just bring it down in its skull. The pig rears back and begins to run forward. You gallop with the pig, and as the pig runs right head first into a tree, you backflip off and land on the ground, and the pig twitches, trembles, and falls over dead, its body shifting side to side.
Fucking monster hunter bastard. Look at
Do
you
that.
go.
And I'm gonna do that slow sheath.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man,
And-
the build up to my spell increases.
And it's dead. And you actually notice that you
I
didn't
just-
notice before. A bunch of little pigs scatter into the nearby woods. Not babies, but younger pigs. Definitely not that big. And then that leaves the big giant pig currently like just oozing blood.
Borky's standing in pose, ready to throw the spear. Looks down all sad. Slowly puts it dejectedly back into the fan.
It's okay, Borky. I got the night on my thing too.
No, it's fine. Why have fun? You know.
Sorry.
There. Well, and now that that's done, how are we going to get this back?
And how do we give it to the tree exactly?
I guess we just set it at the base of the tree and just let it rot.
Why is the
Time
tree's
out,
mouth?
guys. Tass, do you think we should quarter it?
I don't know if the problem is here is that, and he looks to panic while saying this. I don't know if the tree's picky if we take pieces of it for ourselves.
No, what I mean is to separate it for it to be easier to carry.
That's I would agree with that. But we don't know if this thing wants it whole or if we put it in pieces, it will nullify the.
That's true.
How heavy is this?
Borky's gonna do. Can Borky try and do a strength test to see? how
Oh,
heavy it is?
sure.
Hey, you never know. Might not 20.
You can't even lift
17.
it with that. It is very heavy.
Come on. All right. I hope it wasn't in pieces, because that's.
I think we might all have to roll our own separate pieces of this thing.
All right.
I think
Oh my God.
the tree might understand if we have to quarter it, maybe.
Oh, did it seem like an understanding tree, or was it more of a judgment?
I mean, it made us
tree?
a house.
Yeah, but that might load over us. Like, well, I made you a house. Why can't you bring me back a
Ted.
paw in one piece? I don't know. I only heard one
How-
side of
well,
the conversation.
How far are we from this tree, by the way?
Maybe like an hour's walk.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
good.
Tash just flips up his knife. Fuck it. Survival.
This won't be a hard survival check. Yeah, you got it. It's thick. This thing is thick with like meat and fat and like
pork.
thick pork. It's very bloody too. And as you guys are kind of cutting this up, a few crows begin to perch and kind of, as you guys are turning away, kind of setting aside haunches of meat, they kind of fly and grab a piece and then
Greckles, tell your family to leave.
A small blood vessel just bumps up. In it.
Okay.
Greckles will turn around and mimic the exact same caw back. Just
you guys manage to quarter the beef. I will ask for a strength check from everybody because you all have your own separate pieces.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Strength is my worst skill. Here I go.
that's a 5.
Mine
No,
too.
not doing. Nat one.
That's a 13 for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a 19.
Wow, not bad. Okay.
And I got
10.
a 10.
Wow. You guys, it takes you a while. You guys have to drag this. Digsby, you like grab its ear.
I'm guessing
to carry
Armsby pops off. Plunk.
Oh.
Yeah, and you with your other arm, you grab like the ear of the pig and kind of like that's enough, and just kind of walk ahead.
Oh, by the way, hold on a second. Task is gonna carve the ear of the pig off and give it to Tarisk.
Should you?
Ooh, Taurus, natural 20 for Taurus. He takes that and immediately being fulfilled and praised, grabs your cut there, Greckles, as you're struggling, and just like an excited dog bringing in a giant oversized trash bag,
Oh.
like begins to pull it excitedly.
Good boy.
Come on, Armsby, just help me out a little.
Armsby is like doing the sort of finger wiggle.
Oh.
Mate, it's got to suck to have an arm that won't listen. Ain't that right hand?
Your hand.
Digsby, let me see if I can give you a hand with that since, well... Our
Ah.
God damn it. Seeing as, Tarisk has my section taken care of, can I roll a separate strength to help him?
Sure, I'll say yeah.
18,
Okay.
that's better.
Between the two of you, you come together. You grab. You guys got the kind of the back end of the pig where the tail's missing. You grab one leg, Digsby, with your good hand, and then Greckles, you grab the other with both of your hands. So you guys begin to drag it. It is exhausting. You guys, despite how cold it is around here, sweat quite a bit. The back, like the fabric on your back, for those of you wearing a shirt, begins to stick with you, wet with sweat. And eventually, after about an hour, bringing you to about maybe noon, like lunchtime, you make it back to your encampment. You're a little lost because the house is gone. The thing that the tree made for you.
Panic, where was the tree you were talking to?
Probably near the house it made for us.
Where's the house that the tree made for us? It's a weird conversation we're having.
You know, it kind of is, yes.
Now let's feed this pig
Do I,
to
yeah,
this tree.
do I,
Let's get
I
going.
look on the ground, like, I look for huge, like, piles of leaves.
There's like a base of a tree. There's some roots there. And I assume you guys just kind of pile it up, I guess.
Yeah, just throw it on top
Yeah.
of it.
Alright,
Put
you
it in
guys-
its root, yeah.
There's some gross like splack, splack, splack noise as you kind of toss the meat on top of itself.
Hey, I'm sorry, real quick. So since we're technically feeding this thing, and since the roots of a tree is basically where the food goes, I'd like Task to start smearing blood on any visible roots.
Okay. You take the pig's blood and you're like, I'm gonna do the cool eye thing. You're like, maybe not with this, and you kind of go over and kind of like a kid finger painting.
We're all
smear
gonna
it.
laugh at you, tree.
God damn it!
Oh.
But you smear what blood there is. There's a lot of it already just pouring out of the boar. And you watch as the ground beneath you guys begins to kind of shake a bit. Not like in a menacing way. It's almost like there's things sliding around inside. And you watch as the boar meat is almost like two arms popping out of the ground. An absolute massive root system just comes slowly crawling out of the ground, and then very quickly, like a kid grabbing everything off a table, just snatches up all the meat and just drags it underground
Blah.
in one fell swoop, and earth kind of settles over it. And you watch as some leaf fronds in this wood just fold back, showing you a path.
Well, I can appreciate that they dug it under.
Well,
Well-
looks like the road's clear ahead.
Yeah, you would.
There we go. I turn around, I give the tree a thumbs up.
The tree doesn't really do anything. It's a tree.
Well, now it knows.
Yeah. All right.
That is half the battle, technically.
I'm just gonna reload roll 20 because my music's not working, so I need to.
Really, if we hear it.
Yeah, you guys hear it. It
Yeah,
glitches
okay.
out for me for some reason. It doesn't
Oh,
like dungeon.
alright.
It's fine. I will say at this point, if you guys want to take a break, now would be the time.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Alrighty, real quick, guys. All right, so a couple bits I'd like to call out here, guys, real quick. I'm loving this. This session's a lot of fun. I want to thank again, Probate, my lord of Bloomerbagle, Jareth Strife, Yakiniku Party, Daedrain, Orvakan, Lejake, Dark Vulcan, The Lone Warrior, Void King 89, and Night Hunter 66. You guys, wow, so kind with the donations here. Let's talk about. Oh my God!
Oh, lordy.
Ah! What? Oh my god!
I mean,
Hey! Ah!
The beach wars. No.
When it rains, it pours.
My god, we're real fast. Thanatos 6731, 1,000 bits. So I got the bits, so keep being awesome, guys. Got me back into D&D, so thanks. I've started a campaign. I'm having a blast, so thanks. Hey, no worries, man. Let's talk real quick here about Daedrin Orvakan. Daedrin Orvakan just dropped 330.
pace yourself, buddy.
360,000. 36,700 bits. Well, it sounds like that drop earlier worked out with all of them nat 20s. Got me some good karma too. Have all this good shit. Also, no hard feelings to you, Probate. Just want to sit in the Golden Throne once. Please be gentle with your rebuke. No, did you just go up behind him, Daedrin Orvakan? This way, nothing personal, kid. You just, Daedrin Orvakan, with 36,700 bits. I don't know what to say aside from thank you from the bottom of our hearts here at the Unexpectables. Thank you so much for the support. Wow.
Nuts.
Yeah, I just borkied the numbers a bit. Yeah, I was... Jeepers. Penguin Man 0913, 1,000 bits. I took some inspiration from Borky and my Goliath Barbarian duplexes a giant monster. He duplexed a giant monster? He threw a whole duplex on
He
him.
built him a nice house.
This is great.
This is great. Thank you so much. I really like. I'm a nice neighbor. I'm so excited to be in this neighborhood. Oh my god.
I'm assuming you suplexed, but nonetheless, we'll have to take your typo and have fun with it. Bloomer Bagel, thank you for the 2-month resub. And again, thank you so much for the bits earlier. My goodness. And Daedrin Orvakan again. What? 36,700 bits.
Are we still waiting on someone?
What? 1 second. I'm going to go to the bathroom here now that you're all back. Night Hunter 66, 1,500 bits. I still need to know what Monty and Sneck want to be gods of. Oh, you can answer
I
that
want
while
to
I
be
go
the
to
god of
bathroom.
lobsters. I'm sorry, it's very specific. I want to be the god of lobsters.
That is oddly specific. Oh, well then.
Probate came back. I think we'll go ahead and thank him in Taka's stead, though.
Yeah, thank you for the 33,000 bits, my dude.
Again, holy fuck, Probate.
Also, I thought you weren't good until the first of the month. What is this, like the crazy reserve?
He changed his mind.
Quick! Nobody tell Taka when he comes back.
Got it.
Nobody mentioned a thing.
Nobody say thing.
I guess if I had to pick, I'd be the god of generosity.
Aw.
Is that not Probate, though?
Yeah, right. Now, is this based on our characters or us?
I don't have a character. I mean, I have NPCs, but they're not, you know. One day.
Hello, Dunkin'
How you
Donuts
doing,
has
buddy?
been received.
Let's go.
I do have a character, though. I have Bulith, and I love him. My Goliath, I love him.
What would your Goliath be the god of?
Dapper Hats. That would be. He'd be the god of hats.
The god of hats. That's
God of
amazing.
hats, that's
he
cool.
found a top hat, and he's very proud of himself with his 8 intelligence.
Hey guys, I'm back. Oh my
No.
god!
Oh, okay. Never mind. The jig's
found
up,
it.
guys.
Found it.
Probate with
Murdering again.
Probate. What Probate did was
33,
he took the seat.
Yeah, just
33,000 bits from Probate. Probate came up through the floor, and slow and like he like just.
What's that fucking JoJo character with the zippers?
Yeah, that guy. Probate zipped him.
Three fingers!
Sticky finger! And then, yeah, wow. Daedrin Orvakan, thank you so much for playing, but Probate wins in the game of bit bosses. My god, 33,000 bits. And thank you so much to everybody else who bit dropped. We'll make sure to call you out at the end here.
Keep going.
Let's...
Everybody's back. We have everybody. Lanny,
I'm here.
Snake,
Yep.
Zito.
Hello, I have coffee.
Hooray! Kurt, and then Gaijin.
Is that with 2 H's?
Gaijin. Oh my god. Gaijin!
No, it's with 3.
Hold the H. Hold the H.
Alright. You guys.
His favorite wrestler's
We'll get
Triple
back
H.
into this then. You guys wander into the woods. That same sort of humid feeling, very warm. It's kind of nice and refreshing. You're a little scared to get back into the cold because all that humidity after will probably be very cold, even colder. But as you guys walk, all the leaves in front of you kind of pull back, sort of like fanfare style. And you notice a few very large flowers, like massive flowers, that are attached to trunks of trees. And you notice they have kind of like thorn spikes on them. And first you wouldn't notice them because they blend in with the surroundings so well. And they slowly close before you pass and then reopen.
Oh. I guess he's just a mean green mother from outer space and he's bad.
It's actually, nothing's green here. It's actually all kind of a purple, sort of auburn red sort of feeling to it. Very kind of composty, autumny sort of forest. There's thick trees with large vines coiling around, bits of moss of various types, furious typing in the forest.
Sorry, I'm writing down notes. I don't know what to do.
It's all good. You guys walk for about an hour going into this forest, and the path is just cleared for you. Even some of the leaves are being swept away. You kind of stumble on some roots. The terrain here is very, very like not lush and like I'm getting an echo from someone. Hello?
I got headphones in.
Oh,
Hello?
weird.
Headphones?
Weird, that was weird. It's very, there's lots of things on the ground, but it's not like grass or like, you know, smaller trees. It's like a lot of compost, a lot of like dead leaves, a few bones of some animals, and various other sort of plant-like material, big leaf fronds. I would like, who's in the front here?
I guess I will, since I'm now like back up to speed.
Yeah.
Okay. You're back up to speed, and you're enjoying this humid air. Like you in particular, being kind of a lizard-like creature. You're kind of back and comfortable in your sort of your element. But there is something that is odd to you, Task. That warm sensation in your chest is getting kind of smaller and smaller a little bit.
Oh shit.
You don't feel any different yourself, but you just feel like kind of like when you've eaten food, like you got that, like you eat something cold in your stomach.
Yeah.
It's kind of got that sensation to it. Who is in the rear?
Probably me and Digsby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I want both of you to roll knowledge nature.
Ooh, that's a 5.
Digsby, I'm gonna actually message you something.
Okie dokie.
Lanny Pator. And you guys keep walking forward, kicking up leaves in your wake. About this point, you're about 2 hours in.
Yes.
Beautiful, massive trees. You see sunlight streaking through the cracks in the tree line and the flowing breeze kind of waving through. You get this nice subdued aroma. You see berries and plants in some of the trees, very large, red, shiny fruit.
You know, it's kind of weird. There's all this food around here, but
Like
ain't
what?
nothing around eating it.
Given the fact that this is a carnivorous forest, so to speak, that doesn't surprise me too much.
I guess.
Well, you think we should touch it or like take some back to Willow or
Uh,
something?
I would advise against that. This is
I
a
would
living
too.
forest.
Or does this forest seem like the kind of forest that would be like, what are you doing? Get out of my house.
Probably.
I mean, we did have to feed it for it to disarm all of its traps, I guess.
I'm a bit curious to see what kind of traps a tree could lay. Maybe it could kill one of its brothers and roll it towards us. That's what almost killed Digsby.
Yeah. Well, it's
I
fine.
mean, it could manipulate its roots freely, so who knows what it's capable of.
Oh, right. If you could make a house, it could make a coffin.
Can I get everybody's emotions right now as their character? What is everybody feeling right now as they're walking through this
Greckles
forest?
is feeling kind of good. It's nice to be warm. It's nice. It's especially nice not to feel like he has to hide a whole bunch, considering the forest is basically protecting them.
It's Task is a little pensive over the fact that it's still kind of a man-eating forest. The fact that it can be reasoned with, while strange, is a very nice feeling that at least like something in this woods has sentience enough that it can be negotiated with.
Okay.
Borky's just thinking how delicious that fruit would be. He's thinking Arby's, except fruit.
Digsby's still a little depressed from the events from the couple of days prior. Still kind of getting over that sense of dread and nostalgia.
Okay. And Panic?
Panic is feeling very curious. He's never quite seen anything like this, so he's just sort of fascinated by it all.
Okay. As you guys are walking, you hear a sound.
Whoop.
Someone's
I'm
doing the
rolling
villain
perception
slow
check.
clap, isn't it?
Yeah, that sounds like a slow clap.
Okay. It must be Ormsby.
He's mastered the one-handed clap.
No, he's just scrapping along with us. Yeah.
Greckles, where are you stealthing into? I'm curious.
Well, that depends on what the general surroundings is.
Forest. Forest.
I would assume about I would think that there's kind of heavy brush, so I would be trying to duck about 5 feet to the side, 5 or 10 feet to the side.
I need you to roll an acrobatics check for me.
Okie doke. That's a 24.
Is the bush just gonna like reject him or something?
Literally, you guys watch as Greckles hears that noise, jumps into a bush. The bush actually traps you, like it crushes into you. You feel your bones pulled in, and a vine comes out from one of the trees. You hear it snap as other vines, as dead vines, a part of it reaches in, grabs you by your leg, Greckles, and just whips you back onto the trail angrily. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow, damn.
Yeah, okay. I think I just answered a couple questions we had.
Now, you hear a voice echo through the forest.
Male or female?
Oh.
Not two voices, but you just can't tell.
Okay.
Now, I've made you a clear path, and you are being absolutely rude by not taking it.
My apologies, I do get a little jumpy sometimes.
You see, walking around from one of the trees, this character.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, I gotta edit it so you guys can
Oh
see
boy. Or Siggy would put it. Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh
Hello.
no.
Boy.
Hello. It reminds me of those Guild Wars 2 characters.
I know, this wasn't.
I was about to say, yeah.
Come on in, make yourselves at home, but not too at home. And he kind of stares at you, Greckles.
Greckles gives an apologetic bow.
Hello, my
Oh.
name's Digsby. It's short for Diggs, but my mates call me Diggs.
Some vines come around you, Digsby, and kind of like grab you by kind of the cuff of your shell and kind of spins you around. And one vine kind of like taps the back and goes, "That is rather interesting. I've never seen one of you so large."
Thanks. I try. I eat my vegetables.
You do.
I'm assuming you or who I was talking to.
Yes, and I have to say, and they begin to step off the branch, and as they do, more vines kind of come down like stairs as they take each step until they reach the ground.
Oh, that's cool.
I have to say, it has been a decent while since that's happened. But I prefer that over someone coming in and storming in the place. So I do appreciate you at least introducing yourself. Well, what do you think?
Borky holds his hand up.
You have a lovely home.
Thank you.
Nice to see something of strange origin and strange nature actually have a bit of negotiation in them.
Strange.
What
nature.
are you?
What is
Nature I've never
Excuse me.
seen before.
Excuse me. What are you?
me?
Yeah.
You don't
I'm an
exactly seem like a druid.
Druid. I haven't seen Druid in... Oh, they start kind of counting on their fingers. 5,000 years? Maybe?
That long.
Oh,
Give or take.
is that like in like regular years, or is that more like in tree years?
Your friend is very dumb.
Yeah, we know.
Don't you dare speak to Digsbert that way.
Borky, please, just let us handle this.
You
He
have
reminds-
to. Oh, I'm sorry.
He reminds me a lot of the giants that came through here. Should I be worried about that?
No, you
Oh,
should not
no,
be
he's-
worried.
he's
You just have to-
harmless.
You just have to exhibit a small moniker of patience around him.
Patience. So tell me, where did you say you mentioned a city that you came from? Human city?
It's a city of amalgamated races of all things. It's rather spectacular to see so many kinds of people getting along.
How big has it gotten?
Guys?
Pretty big. I mean, it's been destroyed a couple of times.
I ain't been there much long.
Oh, that's
Uh,
good.
I have unfortunately only traveled to this place recently, but from my experience, it's quite grand.
I ain't stayed there much long. I was from an island way down south.
Ugh. You see the thing kind of recoil at the sound of an island. Ugh. I'm so sorry for you. Water. What a wretched thing. Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. Welcome to me. And they gesture to the woods.
Hmm.
If I may, I have a quick question.
You seem to be full of those. Go ahead. I love talking about myself.
How long have you been here?
Since I was born.
That's
Well-
a fair answer.
It's a hard question to really answer because I am where is here.
I have here's another question that we can speak about you. How long is your reach?
My reach. Oh, it doubled in the last 1,000 years. It's been quite good for me, honestly. Oh, my reach spreads far and wide. I've consumed mountains. I've consumed castles. Oh, I've consumed lakes and fields. Oh, what else have I consumed? Many things.
Can I insight this?
Absolutely, yeah.
Because this sounds ominous. 23.
Sing might be powerful.
But does it appear ominous or just like really into itself?
It's really into itself. It's kind of like weirdly euphoric about this.
Oh yeah, watch this. No, I'm kidding.
And ooh, that's just the places I've eaten, the things I've eaten. What have I eaten? I've eaten dragons, sphinxes.
Sphinxes?
Never heard that creature.
I don't know.
I don't. Are those native to Alivast?
Alivast, that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Well, that's.
Well, it's weird because that's where you live.
I don't live there. I live within myself.
We're actually on the outskirts of Alivast, Borky. Not.
Okay.
If we're being technical.
Real question, Mr. Mrs. Tree Person, what should we refer to you as so that I do not offend you?
That's a hard question. The name thing is very much a thing of your particulars. I've had many names. The Endlands, the Purple Forest. I had one that the Fae called me. I really, really liked it. It had rolled off the tongue really, really nicely.
And what is that?
What's that?
Fleur de Mort.
Borky stops for a second and just goes,
Oh, do you spell that? Because I'm gonna write that down on the map.
I'm guessing FLOURDEMORT.
I think I spelled it wrong.
I believe that's like the forest or the flower of death or something in French.
Flower of death.
God, really?
I'm
gonna hold my lord in heaven.
I was just going to call you Zrai, but
You don't get to name me.
well, that I know that now.
You don't know me.
Well,
Fleur de
well,
Mort.
if you are quite welcome with that name, I assure you that your name will be well known to those. When we travel back.
Quick question, Mrs. Mort.
I
Um,
highly recommend,
if-
Orc, that you use my full name. I've eaten thousands of your kind, and I'm not going to stop.
Borky, just
Yes, sir, Mr. Flodermort. Quick question for you. When we leave, do you want us telling anyone about you, or do you appreciate your privacy?
Privacy. Ooh, I do like the idea of people coming to see me. That holds some promise. It worked before.
They're not all as beautiful as Panic, though.
We can assure you this, that if we do give word of your presence here, we can at least tell them that in order to come through your woods or yourself, they must give sacrifice or tribute. So you can be offered gifts in a way.
Oh, he kind of like all the forest shifts. He kind of like gets this big smile on his face. His shoulders kind of sway side to side. Just the thought of that just kind of puts us in this like in his imagination. Oh, that sounds divine.
The more we learn of you, the more I can write this down and get back to the higher.
I like that. You show promise. You also have something inside of you that is somewhat familiar, but I'm willing to oversight it.
Can I do some sort of Arcana check to figure out what exactly Floridamort is?
Sure.
Arcana. That is a 20.
He's some sort of nymph.
Hmm.
But something about him's off a little bit. He's different. His forest is definitely different, though.
Does he got the crazy
Not
eyes?
really, no. His eyes aren't exactly too detailed, honestly. He actually begins to kind of walk next to you guys in the forest, in which each step he takes, there's a vine that kind of meets him, kind of like a snake coming in and out of the ground as he walks. No, I've been lording over this forest for thousands and thousands of years. I'm very proud of myself. I've grown to such a substantial size. I had followers once upon a time, and there was this whole fight, and things got quite complicated. You know how it is.
Was the creature a beast that could split itself into smaller pieces and fly through the air?
No. It was a summer queen, I think is what they're called.
That's something I've never heard of.
Oh, you haven't heard of that? It's Fey royalty.
Oh.
Fays of the Master Court. Yes, I ate one related to fire. You probably noticed that your little sparky tricks don't work so well here.
So you absorb the properties of the things you eat, then.
And Task kind of like puts his hand to his chest, like, and that explains this.
That's not exactly a big problem. You have shown great kindness in keeping the atmosphere good.
I do so. I mean, you are fascinating to me. I haven't met a two-legged person for not a terribly long time, maybe a couple years, give or take.
Do you have a preferred food, or perhaps something that you would like to experience again? I'm sure we're going to be coming back out here at some point. Maybe we could bring something more delectable than just a raw boar.
Anything will do. Though there's one taste I love. I like what I eat to be afraid of me. Gives me a bit of a rush.
The unfortunate thing is that being of my profession, I am unfortunately to bring you stuff that has fear in me, as I will be bringing it swift death for you.
Fair enough. They keep walking. Oh, do you want to see something fun?
Working. Yeah.
Floridamort snaps their fingers, and you watch as a bunch of trees. It's like the most horrendous snapping noise. All these trees kind of shift and move around, and you see currently strung up are 3 hill giants currently hanging from a tree.
Are they dead or?
2 of them are clearly dead. One has its arm ripped from its socket. One currently has like 5 vines around its neck, and like it's completely like strung up, and it's like barely conscious. Its head kind of lulls, and its kind of glazed over eyes looks to you and goes, These things are absolutely dreadful. Came wandering in here like they owned the place. They didn't have the courtesy that you have and left any sort of offering to me.
Task
So-
grunts, good riddance.
I like your attitude. You're very fun, you know. You and I are two peas in a pod, I'm feeling. It's very good, comfortable feeling. Oh, no, I think I'm done. And they snap their finger, and the one vine around the giant who's still alive just twists, and the head goes with it, and you just hear this cracking noise and like a gurgling, an attempt to a cry, and the giant just falls limp. And you watch those vines just crash to the ground. All the giants are just dropped, and just more roots come in and just, like your boar, just come in and grab everything and just pull it down.
Task. I'm going to keep up a very good rapport with this character since they like me. That might make a fine. Those might make fine trophies.
Trophies.
Quick question.
Hmm?
Mr.
It is
how far
Fleur de
do
Mort.
you-
I am not a Mr. Fleur de Mort. I don't know what you're saying with that.
Okay, Fleur de Mort, just curious, how far, like, on two-legged terms, is it to the exit? Just curious, because we have a tight schedule. Ain't that right, Greckles?
Why are you looking at me? I'm fascinated by this.
Cause you're always...
Fleur de
Echo.
Mort begins to walk towards you, Borky. Right up to you. You're
Yeah.
afraid, aren't you?
Oh, a little bit. It's just cause, like, you know, you're scary.
Scary. What about me makes me so scary?
We are guests
I'm gonna.
until we are no longer guests.
Oh.
And when we are no longer guests, we are something else. And I'm intimidated by you. And I would like to not be.
Task will try to calm this down, seeing that little. Task will be brazen.
You
for
cut out.
fuck's sake.
Yeah,
You cut out.
Damn it. Hold on.
All right, so good.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
I said, Task, seeing how fucking afraid Borky is, Task will have to grow a little bit of balls for this next act. Walks up to Fleur de Mort, kind of lightly tries to put himself in between the vision, getting close. You may instill fear into this one, but I'd rather it just be that and nothing more. I still need him.
Need him.
Yes, they are allies.
Allies.
Yeah, they
Oh,
use
I
me.
know that word.
And that's something if you don't mind me saying, we can grow ourselves out from guest to allies if you so think that's a good idea.
I could arrange something, perhaps, between you and I. I am curious. I smell dirt, foreign dirt on that one. And Fleur de Mort, without looking, raises a finger towards Digsby. Are you a farmer?
No, ma'am, I'm a digger. I dig holes.
Dig holes. Mind where you put your shovel here, but
Yes, mum. I motion that it's like totally sheathed.
you have promise. You would also be a good kindred spirit. Very well. I'll keep guiding you. And
Thank you.
we can strike out a deal. Sounds good.
Well, we will see about that. Please grant me one moment. I'm gonna look at my compass.
What's that?
Something that's assisting us in guiding us to where we're going.
Smell.
Oh,
You
cutting
cut
out.
You cut out. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I think she
Oh,
hard
Monty's-
cut out.
Think she DC'd.
Oh no, everybody! Monty unfortunately DC'd.
Hello?
Oh, there
we go.
Oh, you're back.
My
Oh, we're
microphone
back.
was on. What the hell? I don't know what happened. Hello?
Yeah,
we
you
can
Taz was explaining that it's a device that helps us figure out where we're going.
Yeah, I heard everything. It just, I don't know, it just stopped broadcasting for me. My bad. Fleur de Mort kind of like leans back on a leaf that kind of just carries him along. And he looks, he goes, yes, I can smell the magic on it. Which, by the way, devil-blooded man.
I guess that's me. Yes.
Panic it was.
Yes.
Pardon, I couldn't help but smell your heritage a little bit. You happen to have something at your waist that I'm not the biggest fan of.
Whoa now!
Panic.
Whoa now!
Well, now the entire campaign takes a very
Panic's eyes slowly pan down to Face Slicer. He pans back up.
I smell that realization.
Would you like a
Borky just kind of holds open the bag.
put it in the bag?
Oh, no,
Panic.
no.
Wouldn't want to upset the
Can
forest.
I take a look at that?
As long as you promise to give it back.
I can't make that promise. I want
Then
it.
no.
Floridamort's face kind of goes from that sort of friendly visage, kind of wavers a bit. I don't know if you heard me. Give me the sword. I want to look at it.
So Panic.
If I don't like
I
it,
want to look at it.
it goes away. If it's okay, I give it back.
Panic pulls out Face Slicer and hands it to Floridamort.
Vine reaches out and grabs it and brings it, actually not to Floridamort, it disappears for a bit. Give it some time, I'll take a close look at it. And Floridamort keeps walking forward.
I don't believe I ever gave you my name, which is rather rude considering we are walking about yourself. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm gonna keep a good rapport. Tarask of Iron Oath.
Tarask of Iron Oath. Are you yourself a dick kicker, as this title has made a many acclaim?
Tass turns and looks at and Panic like,
No, that title is mine and mine alone.
Yeah, Greckles looks back hard.
Borky holds up his hand. I'm the suplexer of hags.
Hags!
oh jeez.
Oh, I'm no stranger to hags. Tell me, what type of hag was it? Ugly, smelling of mushroom fungus and wet wood.
It actually
Yeah.
did utilize many fungi as spell components and traps, illusions.
And then it was, and then it was killed by a fun guy.
Borky gestures at himself.
Greckles face palms.
Borky, I need you to make an acrobatics check.
Oh no!
Oh no! What did? Okay,
No,
I backtrack. I
too
don't roll
bad.
an orc.
You already did it.
A dexterity
Yeah.
saving throw. I roll my dice, and that is
Your
a
foot
5.
hits a root that pops up right in front of you, and you completely face plant onto the ground. You get a mouthful of dead leaves in your tusks.
Task holds in a visible laughter to Floridamort.
I like that joke much, much more.
Greckles just starts cackling.
Well, it's getting dark.
Digsby goes and helps Borky up.
Yeah, you help him up.
Thank you, Diggs.
You
I see.
notice, though, Borky, as you're being lifted up, all the ground beneath the leaves that you kind of lift up are all writhing, sort of moving roots and vines. There's no earth.
Okay.
Borky makes a mental note of that and gets up and keeps walking.
Let me find you somewhere where you can sleep. With time, of course. Panic. I'd like to look at that sword quite closely.
Very well.
You smell frustrated. Do you think I'm doing you a disservice?
You robbed me of my weapon.
Oh, it's not robbed. It's in my forest. It's mine.
I hope you understand, Task will be brazen for this one. I hope you understand that our bodies almost act as yours, where anything that is upon us is like saying we were taking something away from your forest without your permission. Surely you can understand that like we're not claiming it is a disservice, it just has the emotional feel of such.
The difference is that you're you and I'm me.
Fair enough. You are a governing body of an entire part of nature. But some of us may feel that way about ourselves as well.
Well, to be fair, Task, it's almost as if we entered a completely other country and we're staring at the king.
That's fair. That's why we're treating Floridamort here with the utmost respect. We are apparently acting as ambassadors for Alivast, if you think about it.
Oh, you're not an ambassador for Alivast for me. I know about the city. I knew about it in its early stages. Oh, I love the word king. It's such a human word. Human rulers of human lands, so temporary. Oh, here we are. And Floridamort kind of skips into the middle of a clearing, and a bunch of large, kind of like banana leaf plants kind of drape down. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and 6. And Taurus kind of stands behind you, Task. Places to sleep, nice and warm.
That's much appreciated.
Are you hungry?
We have rations, but if you have food you wish to share, I don't see us foregoing it.
Without even hesitation, 5 pieces of fruit fall to the ground.
Oh, cool.
Radical.
Would you like more?
Well, if we can have a little, I got a little passenger here with me.
I did smell an air of terror coming from your direction. It was so small.
Yeah, he's a little skittish.
He's so skittish. How cute, how quaint, charming. Are you protecting it? Is that what you're doing there?
I'd like to.
Why?
It's little and it needs my help.
Miss Shrug. And they drop 2 more pieces of fruit onto the ground, which immediately Taurus is and eats a fruit. And
I wish he didn't, but whatever. Pat the good boy on the head.
his face is covered in red. It looks kind of like a giant pomegranate seed. It's very large.
I was about to say, would there be any salvageable seeds?
This thing is filled to the brim with seeds, actually.
Oh.
I'm actually, I'd like to use a jar to contain some of those seeds.
Okay.
Yeah, likewise.
Digsby eats away and he gives bits of it to Batsby.
Batsby eats it quite contently.
There you go, little guy.
Oh, well, the forest can be treacherous since you not all can see. But I hope you have a good rest. We can talk in the morning. The fate of your sword will be determined by then, Dick Kicker.
Panic, if you will.
Oh, doing away with the titles, very well. Panic. Your sword will be... Well, its fate will be determined. If you need me, I'll be up there. And they just walk 90-degree angle up the side of the tree.
That's awesome.
Yep, and as soon as Floridamort is gone, Tass will let out a sigh of relief. Oh boy.
What's got you such on edge?
Well, we are speaking to a governing body and trying to be as courteous and nice to it as possible. It wants to be feared. And quite frankly, we're standing in the heart of it. That's quite fearful.
If I had to be frank, I'm pretty sure Floridamort is still all around us, so...
Yep, and that's exactly what they want to hear, Tass smiles looking up.
You just said that out loud.
Yep.
Borky's just deep breathing.
Poor bastard.
Goose Frabber. Goose Frabber.
I am interested, though. Something we can talk about that much later. I do want to know this court of Fire Fae that Floridamort did away with.
Real quick. Actually, guys, after I heard the name, it's what the Giants were singing about. I thought it was weird, but when the Giants crossed over, they were singing a song. And
Borky scratches his head, tries to remember how it goes, and Borky goes,
part I remember went along like this.
Borky kind of hushed tone.
Don't look for the Summer Queen. She ain't there. The maidens fair are gone, all the planted fair. No more in the fairy court, only there is Fleur de Mort. Now, the fact that Fleur de Mort said so casually, "Oh, I just killed the Summer Queen," I don't even know what that is, but I'm guessing that's powerful. Like bragging about it and stuff. I mean, I brag, I suplex at a hag, that means that's a hag. That's the equivalent of a hag to this thing, and that's terrifying.
Can I do a check to figure out what the Summer Queen might be?
Maybe knowledge history, I think. This is kind of a lore thing.
Okay. 20.
Summer queens are like royal fae. They are like god level fae.
Jesus.
They have a power level of their own. So thinking about it, the fact that they said that they ate one, that's pretty scary, legitimately. Because that's a huge body to take out. Like, that is a huge powerhouse to actually take over and remove from power. There's other types of queens and kings of the Fae. A summer one probably lords over the obvious time of summer, as well as things like fire, domains of fire. Probably different than, say, Orin, its own sort of specific kind of fairy fire, but still not great. Still not great. They also mentioned eating dragons, and that's also not great. That's
Oh no, that's what's got fucking Taz terrified. Just like, oh, you did that, huh? Oh, fuck.
Panic is just more frustrated at his lack of ability to do anything in this situation, if anything.
Greckles is definitely kind of not on edge, but just very relatively cautious. But at the same time, he's kind of relaxed.
I've never heard the phrase. Greckles isn't
Honestly, guys, this almost weirdly reminds me of home.
Do they have overwhelming spirits like this creature?
No, not.
Do people eat dragons all the time where you
No,
live?
not exactly. It's just the clan that took me in. They were in charge of the forest. It was their home. It was their land. But they didn't go around parading saying that it was theirs. But the smarter folk would understand to be wary, to be courteous, to provide homage if needed. It just makes more sense.
Tass looks over at Digsby. Holy man, how do you feel?
Well, I can't say that this place is 100% comforting, but I don't think Fleur de Mort means us no harm. We do appear to be their guest.
When I jumped in the bush, he could have easily killed me. He seems to be on the up and up.
Fleur de Mort probably could have killed us about, I don't know, several thousand times over, and they what let them giants through, and nothing tells me that they won't do the same for us as long as we stay on the up and up.
I agree. If they wanted to kill us, they could have done it.
When I got tripped to the ground, I saw what the ground looked like. It was just vines. All of it is vines. It's all just vines everywhere. I'm not gonna lie, guys.
Well, then just be on your best behavior.
Okay, I'll try my best.
I think it's best we make good with the hospitality that was offered us and
I agree.
just see what the morning brings.
Panic sits down and sort of frustratedly plays his guitar.
How's the heat in my chest going? Like, is it still there, like, but just very low?
It feels like you ate like 50 Mentos, like mints.
Ooh.
Jesus. Nice. I hope I didn't drink soda afterwards.
He's been made fresh.
Yeah, you're feeling fresh in the stomach, but you're not feeling bad. You're not feeling like tired. You're not feeling sick. It's a weird feeling. It feels like literally like almost like stomach acid suppression in a weird way.
All right, well, so long as like that familiar feeling doesn't go away, and once as long as it returns back to its normal capacity when we leave the forest, I'm sure it'll be fine.
You guys crawl into the leaf beds that Florida prepared you.
Yep.
They're very cushy, actually. They're like those leaves that have a lot of kind of water in them, where they kind of are puffy a little bit and have that sort of velvety feel on the outside. Tigsby and Borky, you guys get into yours and you're too heavy and they kind of squat, crash to the ground.
The trees go.
The rest of you guys sit comfortably. There's even a one that's low to the ground for Taurus, and he just climbs into it, goes in a circle 3 times and then lies down.
Aw.
And you guys all go to sleep.
Yep.
I'm just waiting for one to be a secret catapult.
If let me ask this out of character, because if it's not possible, it's fine. But Greckles is super curious about Florida. I didn't know if
you can do what you want. What do you want to do?
To try and climb up to where he went.
Okay.
Once decently rested.
Okay. I'd say you could probably go up there once everyone goes to sleep and just talk to him and then go to sleep if you'd like.
Yeah, that's fine. Do I need to do any acrobatics?
I'm gonna say an athletics check for this one. It is more of a climb, not so much something you can flip up and down and all over with. You are gonna be climbing vines and
Yeehaw,
doing pull-ups.
My worst score.
Here we go.
That's a 3.
That's a 3. You're sweating even though you have plumage. You're sweating and panting, and at one point you get about halfway, and then you fall, and there's a 60-foot drop, but you're caught by a leaf. It just kind of comes out like a baseball glove and catches you, and an elevator gently lowers you and then tosses you out. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as you're kind of rolling on the ground and then put face down on the ground.
Jesus, brutal.
Digsby look at. You okay?
Ugh. This is not my night.
Digsby boops. Digsby boops you on the nose and gives you your health back.
Yay.
Boop.
You guys eat the fruit.
Goes back into his shell.
You guys take the root.
Digsby ate the fruit and he gave.
You don't have to write off a ration
Borky
then.
ate the fruit as well.
All right.
Anybody?
Borky didn't eat the
Borky
fruit,
doesn't eat the
actually.
fruit? Okay, you have to write off
Borky-
a ration then.
Borky does not.
Everybody else? Who else? Nobody?
I'm gonna detect magic on that, but on the fruits.
Okay, you detect magic, no magic. I mean, there's a hint of the whole it being kind of a fey-ish creature to it, but not enough that it's this has got a spell in it. It's got his aura to it, but nothing if you eat it, you're gonna turn into a frog.
I'm not gonna eat it.
Okay.
I'm gonna write off a ration.
I ate some of it and took the rest and saved it in a vial.
Right, that's what you did.
And I was gonna do the same thing. I'm sure
Sorry for the
we'll
typing.
have a. I'm sure we'll.
Furious typing. All right. You guys all go to sleep. And as you go to sleep, the leaves close, protecting you in a soft, gentle cocoon of warmth. And eventually, the sun rises, and that's the only way you know it's morning. There are no birds here. And as you wake up, you do feel the sound of rain, actually, kind of tapping on the tops of your leaves as you guys awaken in the dawn.
Oh, it's actually, is it raining or is it just dew falling from the leaves?
It's like a light rain.
Oh, okay. Nothing the sky's open above in the canopy and it's trying to make its way through.
It's dripping from leaf to leaf as it falls from the clouds above. Yeah.
Well, Task will get up and awaken Tarisk and see if there's anything that you clean up your spot. If that is something he could possibly do, cleaning up your camp spot.
Not really. There's no real camp spot there. And even as you get out of the bed, it kind of lifts away and disappears, kind of tangling around a tree. The leaf folds into itself.
Oh, geez.
Tangles around.
All right, well, let's wake up everyone else.
Okay. Everybody else, you guys wake up. Same thing. You're feeling well rested, very comfortable, like almost like a hotel.
Nice.
That was best I've slept in a long time.
Why? I wonder if Florida Mort could actually offer us a bath. I'm sure we could use one.
Yeah, the rain's nice for
Borky
this.
whispers to himself.
It's time to get Orky. It's time to get Borky out.
As he crawls on the bed.
So let's get going, guys. Time to get going, right? Time to get going.
Yes, let's get going.
Panic wakes up and he's got his guitar like clutched to his chest.
Thank you for the nice rest, Voldemort.
No problem. Were you comfortable?
It was very refreshing. Yes. The only thing that I really wish is some place to bathe. It's been quite a long time since we were able to clean ourselves.
I smell feather dust on you. You could just find a puddle and splash about, I'm sure.
You know what the sad thing is? Greckles would take him up on that.
A dust bath.
That'd be adorable.
It was just a little splishy splash puddle.
You guys begin to walk in the morning, I assume.
Check the compass. See where's it telling us to go.
It is actually currently telling you to go kind of more so to the left as you are being walked forward by Fleur de Mort. The path is opening and leaves are coming above you guys, kind of protecting you from the rain.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna have Tash just like take the point of the compass. So I know Floridamort's following us, but Task is pretty much just like saying, okay, we go this way.
Technically leading us as well.
Fleur de Mort's, yeah, kind of following. He's kind of inquisitive. Oh, so you slept good.
A lot better than sleeping in a cave.
Is that where you come from, a cave?
Well, Tash just like stops for a second. Yes, the clan that I was with, we took refuge in the Underdark of a mountain.
You ever heard of a red cap?
Let me roll that.
Knowledge Arcana, I'd say.
Knowledge Arcana? Alright, here we go.
I will roll this as well.
Nope,
Five.
Unfortunately.
Not a clue.
Yeah, so
Let's see if Digsby's heard about it in his adventures.
Likewise. Ooh, 14.
Natural one.
That's 20.
Oh.
There you go.
Them dwarves that what brought me here told me about them.
Panic, as you hear that question, you're like, of course I've heard of a red cap. People wear them all the time. Gosh. Big Digsby, you've actually heard stories about them. They are nasty little fae that wear red caps. They are very mean. They're like evil gnomes, like garden gnomes. They're kind of nasty. Usually best to just leave them alone. And as Floridamort kind of walks, I found a cave, and he kind of relishes the word cave, almost like it's so foreign to him. I found a cave of them in one of the woods I was beginning to engulf with my influence, and they were so hard to catch. So I got creative, and have you ever blocked the holes of a cave?
I filled in holes in the ground. It's kind of the same principle.
We've done that, yes, back home.
The funny thing about you things that walk on two legs is that you need to breathe.
Typically.
It took so long, but eventually, one by one, each smell, like a puff of light, just disappeared. It was very satisfying. And then I took my vines in and, did what I had to do. Wouldn't let it go to waste. Can I ask, are any of you farmers, by any chance? Any one of you?
I knew a group of farmers back home. We lived off the land.
In Alivast?
Nope.
A lot of
Actually, far away over in the Eastern Isles.
The Eastern Isle. I've got so much work to do. Okay, no farmers, disappointing. Unless you were going to say something.
Well, there's a lot of people that I worked with a lot of farmers digging for some of them
Interesting.
on my way here.
You're becoming more and more likable. I don't know who I like better, the kobold who By the way, I've met some of your kind before. You talked about worship, and they tried their best. Their art got a little monotonous after a while, and so, well, things being what they were, I got bored.
Never heard of a clutch that followed a fae. We mostly follow dragons.
Well, once you eat their dragon, they kind of fall into line.
That makes sense.
As for you, though, it's such a tie. I've got the kobold who speaks my glory. Makes me very satisfied. But then I got the potential of a seed spreader for me, and that is just, that is satisfying in a way. I think I've really lucked out with the group of you, and I have come to two conclusions, two sort of choices. First of all, Panic.
Yes.
Your sword was an offense. I've snapped it in two. You do no longer need it.
Dang, bud.
Borky, just pass him on the back.
Ah, sucks, man.
Task turns to Panic. When we return to Alivast, I'll try to find some way to make up for it.
Very well.
I smell a bit of anger. Are you upset? There's a very malicious smile there. He's relishing you being mad at the moment.
God, it was just a sword. Magical properties of slaying fae, it hasn't come in useful at all. Nah, I can get another one.
Greckles actually walks up to Panic and just kind of in a low hushed tone.
It was also just a hat, but it was worth more than just its use.
Why didn't you get rid of it?
Borky whispers back.
Borky, no, Borky did not hear that unless you want to roll competitive listening checks.
I was really
Sure,
close
yeah.
to Panic, too.
I actually am curious about you, and not really about you in particular. You said you're from the city of Alivast, correct?
Yes.
And
That's
you
where
said
we all
it's-
live.
You said it's growing, correct?
Yeah.
Tell me, are two Azamar named Hamernar and Isla still in charge there?
We've heard of them.
Do we actually know if they're in charge or not?
They're part of the council, you're fairly certain.
Right, but we're not going to, I figure we're not going to divulge that information just yet and just play it like we know of their presence.
Well, that's the thing. It's like we know they're part of the court, but like, do we actually know who's the final say in the city? Like personally?
I think it might be this.
Borky just pipes up a little bit.
I don't know much about Dan, but he's this guy, Brooke Bronzefang.
Throw him under the bus, let's go!
He sucks, you know, he sucks. He's kind of in trouble.
Oh god.
We heard passing, we haven't actually interacted with them.
The leaves are removed from above you, and the rainwater kind of patters down on your head as Flortimore kind of kicks up some of the dead leaves on the ground. I have just one question for you. If you could sit tight for me. And you feel as vines begin to kind of coil around your guys' legs a bit.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Do you stay still, or do you try and get out?
Task will lurch forward from that, but abide. Is this I don't mean to offend, but is this absolutely necessary? Can we not just stay still?
Yes, it is. And the vines kind of coil up to the waist.
Ah!
And Flortimore leans forward, and all of the trees around shake as all the rainwater crashes around. And he leans forward, and he goes, "Can you tell me what happened to my precious Ivan?"
Oh my god! Hold on. What was that, Monty?
Yeah.
Ivan? That's Ginter's folly. Ivan Ginter, right? Am I?
Ivan was the Azamar of
Am I-
Ginter.
That went batshit.
Yeah, Ginter's folly. Ginter's folly. He's the guy who was creating Ginter folly. Holy shit! Sorry.
Dude, it's awesome because like Oh, I'm sorry. Just the D&D hype has grown within you, and it's just absolutely cool.
Yeah, it is. It's super cool.
There's a lot of heaviness behind that. I want everybody to tell me what they're feeling at that moment.
Digby is a little concerned. He's very confused because he has no idea what's going on and doesn't know how to answer. All he knows is that
Sorry, Lanny, this is kind of forked.
Oh, no worries, no worries.
Yeah, I'm not going to say like Task is playing stupid because Task like honestly didn't care about the whole first name basis. So while he's just feeling that this is unnecessary for a question, he's just like sitting there like contemplating like, what do I know of an Ivan?
Okay.
Human names are stupid.
Greckles is a little like, oh god, what is this with the vines coming up? But he's also remembering, because I think he was the only one that suffered it on the way here, the flash of the maniacal face that struck him at Ginter's Folly, and then just tries to wipe it from his mind.
There was
I want
a man
everybody
called
else's. I need everybody
Ivan.
else's. Borky?
Borky's like he knows what happened, so Borky for once feels like he knows what to say. So Borky's keeping it together, but still unnerved
Panic.
by everything.
Panic is feeling. He's very conflicted at the moment. He wants to be honest, but at the same time, he's incredibly frustrated.
Okay. He came here, traveling all by himself. When something wanders in here, it's usually maybe 10 minutes at most, and then, well, I'm sure you get the idea with the giants, with your boar, and with everything else foolish enough to come in here uninvited. Ivan came in uninvited, but he felt like you felt when you walked in, and Flirtamort turns to you, Panic. He felt curious, interested, a little sense of marvel in his heart. It was different for me. I indulged his adventurous nature. He had my entire woods to explore. We spent many nights together. He was interesting for a mortal man. He had a touch of something special, though, I'm very certain. Very young, too. I've been so kind and homely, as I've been for you. I asked for just one simple thing, for him to take my seeds and plant me all around the fertile world.
Oh no.
And so he did. And here's the funny thing, he never came back. So tell me, mortal men from Alivast, where is my precious Ivan?
He's dead.
You feel the vine around you crush you.
Oh,
You can roll a strength saving throw.
For everyone or just him?
Just Panic.
Long, long before we ever set foot in Alivast.
I still need to roll the strength saving throw. You're going to take
Oh,
damage from this.
Digby seeing this
That's
sinks
two.
into his-
That's it too.
sinks into his shell.
Okay. Oh, buddy.
Digby is scared and confused.
Okay. Panic. Ooh, that's... Okay, you take 10 points of crushing damage.
Jesus, tap dancing Christ.
He is not happy. What do you mean? Ivan's dead.
Borky turns. He was corrupted by a powerful being, and something happened.
Powerful being. What type of powerful being?
Borky looks to everybody, getting the nod ahead. Like, should I say it? Can I give him that? Should I say it?
If you wish to
everybody?
explain, yeah, like if since we're so far into it and you want to explain, go for it.
A being by the name of Still Havity.
Still Havity. That two-bit god. That maw of teeth and eyes. The screaming little whiny toddler. You think that could take away my precious Ivan from me?
It did.
Apparently.
It did.
He did
Outs-
not.
Outside the city of Alivast. A swath of cursed farmland called Ginter's Folly. Sucks the life out of all the plant life in the area. All the life in the area.
Ooh. We've
only come across it a few times. Just
We had to walk around it on the way here.
Floridamort, just if it would indulge you, we could actually take a seed and you could see it for yourself.
Take a seed and see it for myself. Very well. I'll give you a seed. And there's sort of a shuffle, like almost a chain in the tree line. And eventually he procures a seed in the palm of his hand. Task, I would like you to roll an intelligence check.
Oh boy! Here I go, intelligence again. Roll good! No! 5.
Something about that's familiar, but you can't remember from what.
Damn it!
There we go. Here's a seed. Who said to ask for a seed? Was that you, Greckles? Sorry.
Yeah.
Open your mouth.
Son of a bitch!
Oh boy!
I mean,
Yeah, Greckles, open your mouth. You love doing that so much. Just remove your foot and just get in.
oh fuck.
Well, I mean, I'm stuck in the situation, so
Aim for a penny.
I'll see where it goes. I mean, there's no other choice, so
Yeah, it's either
Yeah.
get killed or do this.
I mean, that's the thing, guys. This is like we either get killed or we kind of a rock and a hard place. So yeah.
The beak opens. I don't know.
Yeah. Nothing else.
I'm just imagining-
completely trapped.
I'm just
Like a
imagining-
pen dispenser.
just real tentatively opening like a crocodile. Just.
I want everyone listening, like in the podcast and such, to understand we're staring into the face of something that is beyond the power of the gods we have currently encountered. So yeah,
We're kind of fucked.
we're
Open your
kind
mouth.
of fucked right now. So it's not like Greckles is like, oh boy, I can't wait to be a stooge. We're kind of fucked, and survival is rather important here.
As you unhinge your jaw, Panic, you are currently being crushed. Digsby, you are currently being encoiled. I need everyone's emotions again at this point.
Oh god, what's going on?
Okay, Greckles is terror,
Task is concerned for his allies.
concerned, so fear. Okay, Digsby, I'm assuming, is terrified.
Still scared and confused.
Okay, you have a very angry plan.
Borky is impressed. Borky is impressed with how he's handling it. so far.
Okay,
I'm doing good right now. I'm doing
Things are
good.
looking up for good old
Gotta give yourself
Borks.
little wins, guys.
and then Panic,
Pain and anger.
pain and anger. Okay.
Why not panic?
As the seed is kind of being brought forward, Floridamort actually turns to Borky, Task, and Digsby, Greckles. He goes, "You see this feeling you're feeling right now? This is what I absolutely revel in. I love every drip and drop. You smell like a dream to me right now. And you," and he turns to you, Panic. "Oh, simmer down. Know your place, honestly. It's fine. And this feeling you feel, dick kicker, you get to feel what I feel right now 10 times over when your friend sprouts the seed and dies himself. Aren't you lucky?
Dies.
I gave Ivan my seeds in a bag. I trusted him a bit more, but you, not so much. Things will be assured." And he walks over with the seed. Greckles, your heart pounding. And breaking through it all, you hear, "Oh, hello!" waving from a tree. And Floridamort just freezes and looks side to side.
Log!
"Hey guys, how's it going?" Floridamort just starts freaking out, like he's flipping his head side to side.
Hi, Log!
We're actually a little tied up right now.
Help us!
What's going on? And Floridamort turns and goes, what is that? Where's that voice coming from?
Look, it's a log!
What are you talking about? And Floridamort will take you, Borky, and smash you. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Christ in heaven!
God
damn!
Oh, fuck!
Constitution
Yeah,
saving
Constitution
throw.
saving throw.
And roll my dice.
19. Okay,
and
you
19.
pass. So you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. Your head gets knocked against a tree branch. You break. You have a very thick skull. Floridamort is like flipping his head side to side. He's freaking out. I want everybody else who's not Borky to roll an intelligence check.
Does he not see him?
That is a that's a nat
17.
one.
Okay.
I'm a little freaked out right now.
Yeah, you're a little.
13.
That's in.
Digsby is the only one who figures it out. Digsby, this guy smells organic things. Log isn't organic. He can't see him.
Dog's invisible.
Do you want me to come over there? And you watch as a giant vine like slaps towards where Log is. And Floridamort's gonna attempt to hit, not with that. He's not gonna hit him. And Log, just as he's like literally calling out to you, ducks his head as the vine just whoosh goes over his head. I'll
Yes,
come to
please.
you! And he kind of like runs. And Floridamort's just freaking out. Like all the trees now are all lashing out and whipping and hitting and smashing things. Rocks are being torn asunder. You guys are being like shaked and jostled around, but its attention is completely set now on this thing that's going
Help.
on.
Us.
Log, can you get us out of this?
Help the bird man.
Log is like running like up and down the vines. He goes, this is kind of fun, but kind of scary. Hi guys, how's it going? And Floridamort is just like, he's like right next to Floridamort. And Floridamort just like turns and swipes at the air. And like Log just like, oh, sorry, steps out of his way. And he goes, what is that thing? Where is it? I can't smell it. Where is it? He's just freaking out at the moment.
Holy shit!
And Log looks up and goes, okay, so I see you guys are in a right pickle there. I know what a pickle is. I will save you. I think. I don't know if I can. Who's this guy?
This is
Floridamort, you're
Floridamort.
inside of them.
He's killing me.
That's bad.
He's trying to kill all of
He's
us.
getting Greckles to open his mouth.
Well, okay. Well, gosh, there's a lot going on. I will save you, maybe. Also, I forgot my can. Sorry. I will save you, maybe. You know what? On one condition, though.
Name it.
Floridamort now has descended his form. This sort of humanoid form now is just sunken into the earth. It's like digging into the earth to disappear. And now all these vines and stuff, you see now other forms of himself popping out of trees now, searching. Vines are whipping and lashing over the ground. You guys are being just tossed around. You're hanging upside down. As just Floridamort is just scanning for Log. He's just looking for Log, like a child looking for their glasses, like Velma from Scooby-Doo, like digging through the dead, like, leaves, looking through everything.
Hang on, Batsby.
Batsby is being flung around. Actually,
Pinball.
I want you to roll a dexterity saving throw,
Oh, me?
Digsby. Yeah, for
Oh,
you.
that's with disadvantage.
Oh
I'm in
no.
my shell.
You're in your shell. Oh no. Okay, 13. As you're being whipped around, you see as Batsby flies out, and you see a vine, like just like instinctually like turn, smelling the bat, and goes to pierce the bat, but you manage to reach out and grab him and pull him back into the shell as this spear-like vine stops short where it was trying to kill the bat, almost thinking that was the source of
My,
the
my,
voice.
little, my little turtle beak just. Oh my god.
I got you, Batsby.
Batsby's like waving in your beak.
What is happening?
It's a massive confusion. And Locke's just standing there. Like, he's just standing and looking you up like it's just a normal Saturday night, and he's just hanging out the corner of, like, a street or something, looking up at you guys.
This is a cool rave.
Do you have a knife or anything that can
Knives
cut
are
vines?
dangerous. Don't run with them.
No! I want you to know right now you have permission. Reach in my satchel and get the sword and chop
Oh, that's a lot of
just-
instructions.
Oh, come on, Lord.
Can you do something for me? I'm trying to hang on to Batsby.
Okay, well, I'll help you, but like I said, on one condition, you gotta promise me.
What's the condition?
You got a pinky well, I don't have a pinky. All my hands are about the same. Like,
What's the condition?
Okay,
I promise, whatever it is.
you have to make a temple to Oriara in the city of Alivast.
Oh, for fuck's Panic, of course we'll do it!
Oh,
We'll do
God
that!
damn it!
I will dig the
There's so much
foundation myself.
We'll have to find contractors, but we'll get
And
around
like
to it.
the trees are just shaking and shivering. You hear groaning as one of them actually begins to step out from the earth. The roots like feet. Okay, things are getting scary. I agree. All right, here, let me help you. And Log lifts up their arms, and you watch as a different celestial pops out of the ether. It is literally made of buzzsaws.
A forest worst enemy.
This is Cuddles. I don't know his real name, but that's what I'm gonna call him.
Help.
And you just hear
You should have called him Buzz.
all right, he's gonna make multiple attacks and try to help you. As Floridamort is also gonna make some multiple attacks on Log. I want you guys to all make acrobatics checks as well as I do this.
Hell yeah.
This was a real bad time to get in my shell.
21.
9.
21.
10.
That hits.
Pop out of your shell then.
I'm tied up.
Stick with that. Absolutely hits.
There's no out of this shell right now.
Okay, that hits.
21.
And then I need one more. I need 2 more actually. Oh, actually, I need another one for Tarisk as well.
Please roll for him.
I will, yeah. Ooh, okay, well, let's start with the first 3. Dexterity save, dexterity. Okay. Oh, that's with disadvantage, though.
Yep.
All right, Panic. You land face down, get a huge mouthful of that compost. You take 8 points of falling damage, as you are basically what happens is you hear a buzzsaw noise, and you come tumbling forward and crash to the ground. But you're okay. You're a little crushed. You feel a bit of a broken bone maybe in the rib area, but you land and you manage to get up onto your feet. Greckles, you got the 14. Yeah, you're good. Greckles, you fall gracefully. Oh, yeah, that's nothing. You take 2 points of falling damage. Your ankle kind of twists a bit as you land. You're a bit high up from where you guys have been hoisted up. And then Task, you got the 13, so you take... Oh, come on.
A 13?
Plus
Task
the
got,
no, the celestial.
Oh,
is cutting
okay.
your
I was
vine.
like,
Yeah.
What?
No, the celestial buzzsaw is cutting your vine. You take 1 point of falling damage.
But no!
And then, poor. Oh, okay. Bixby, you swing side to side. The vine is like whipping you around, like kind of like a morning star. And eventually, you hear this, and you guys watch as those of you who have been released from your prison. You watch as Digsby, like a crater, just falls into the cracked earth. You take, oh, that's a higher roll. Oh no. You take 13 points of falling damage. I'm so sorry.
I'm okay.
And Batsby like pokes its head like from your mouth and goes, and then Borky. Okay, wow, this thing rolled really, really well. You take, I don't take that much damage. No, you take, actually that's 4 points of damage as you fall on your butt. Quite solidly.
Ah, my ass.
Okay, now's the time to be running.
What about Tarisk?
Oh, right, Taurus. I always forget about Taurus. I'm so sorry. Oh, 17, perfect. Plus that. Yeah, no, he's gonna be
Yeah,
fine.
Digsby pops out of his shell and gets up. It's like,
Oh, great. That sounds good.
He
Borky
takes
helps
5
him
points
up.
of damage, so you hear a yell as he lands.
Lands on top. He's like, I'm okay.
I'm gonna roll.
Borky
Flortamort
just-
to hit. Oh, fuck me. Flortamort hits log. 1 second. I gotta grab stats.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
How much damage are you taking, log? Oh, that's a lot of damage you might be taking, log. Oh no. Okay. You watch as a vine swings, and as Log is like, now it's time to run. He just gets smashed in the face and is thrown over. But there is a clear path to run, as Flortamort is currently completely focused on this new threat.
Can Borky grab Log?
I'm sure, yeah, you can.
Borky grabs
Oh, hello
Log and says, "Praise be Oriara!" And Borky
Hooray,
lines it.
Acolyte!
Like I'm talking. Yeah, but Borky's just like, you know that one like shot of like someone like in the perfect run,
Yeah.
like with their hands in an L. That's what Borky's
You
doing
are
like a
anime
football.
running right now.
Yeah.
I am anime running away.
I need
not
everybody
kidding.
to roll initiative.
No,
Oh, good.
that is not what I
Oh,
want to
Henry,
roll.
that's a
We're all fine.
22.
Oh,
Alright.
Alrighty. This might be a bit of a longer session.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
fine with that.
7.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I've got the higher dex there, Taka.
Alright.
Yeah,
Panic,
I think you
nice.
do.
Okay, I have to roll for Task and Log, remind me. Task, good. And then we have
Well, isn't he right after me?
Greckles. Oh, yeah. I'm so confused now. Taurus.
Show star secrets.
Greckles, Borky. Poor Digsby.
Yeah, you're pretty much you're initiating the Joestar secret technique right now,
Alright.
Taka.
Log, you are not speedy. Log, you are really, really not speedy, but you're speedier than some people in this lineup, so that's good.
Go
And
log.
then this special fellow. Okay. Wow, that's gonna come up before you as well. Okay. All right. As you guys begin to run, you're like football running. I'm assuming all of you.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Full
Just
Greckles.
Panic's
Greckles.
clutching
Yes.
his chest.
Greckles, please tell me you're doing the Naruto run.
Oh hell yeah.
Yes. Okay. Good. You guys are running, and some of the vines are writhing beneath you, but it's not enough to kind of hinder your movement. It's just kind of awkward. You guys are running. And as you're running, and who's at the rear? I'm gonna say who's in the front, who's in the back, because it's only narrow enough for you guys to have kind of a line at this point.
Borky's in the front because
I'm-
Kinda did, yeah.
I'm pretty injured, so I think I would be lagging behind a little bit.
Okay.
I am also injured and I'm a turtle, so
Yeah,
I'm
fair
also
enough.
back
I
there.
mean, I got that 40 base speed, so I'd be booking it. I would also be trying to firebolt the ever-loving shit out of this plant matter, if that was even possible. 'cause it's-
Every time you try, nothing happens.
God
But I was
damn it, I
imagining
want-
going, damn it.
Basically.
Control! God damn it!
Well, thank God this thing doesn't actually fuck with the compass. Task is running, I guess, in the middle, like just shouting out where they need to run.
Yeah, you got the compass. And it's kind of like with all this bumping and bouncing, it's kind of moving around a bit. As you guys are running, though, you hear this horrible sound of crackling tree branches, twisting vines, as this horrendous mound of plant matter now is pursuing you, kind of taking up the space of your path. You see a mouth made of broken, shattered wood now, growling out, snarling out with these purple vines and plants.
I gotta tell you guys, this mod for Final Fantasy IX is pretty okay.
Yeah, not bad,
You
guys.
do
not
see
bad,
as you're
not bad,
running,
not bad.
currently engaged in insane combat, is that buzzsaw celestial, currently like just chopping up a bunch of the plants, and with each plant it chops, you hear the forest itself almost wail in agony. So, Panic, you're running, and this thing is now pursuing you, this mass of brambles and thorns.
Keep running. Don't look back. Keep running.
Seriously, this thing we already know this thing can smell us.
Bad day, bad day, bad day,
Panic
bad day.
is, I guess while he's running, he's just gonna turn his head and just like veins bulging near his eyes, he's just gonna be like, "You stay the hell away from us!" And he's gonna try to intimidate.
Try to intimidate it, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is gonna be a hard thing to beat, though.
27.
27.
That's some good intimidation.
That's
Fuck me. That's a 5. Plus, it would be a separate thing from him.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
It hesitates. It does hesitate. It kind of veers off to the side and crashes into a tree on the side.
How much damage have you taken so far?
I have taken 18 damage, bringing me down to 11.
Digsby kind of like taps you on the shoulder. I think you scared him, and as he does that, you regain.
Oh, it's not your turn yet. We're still in combat.
sorry. Oh,
I'm
right.
so sorry, Lanny. It's okay.
No worries.
You meant well. It's fine.
That's what I intend.
Panic kind of smiles, blood trickling down from his lips. You're right. Beer does smell pretty good.
All right, Task. You're up. I want you to roll a perception check real fast.
Okay, here I go. Perception.
Perceive.
Okay. Nice, you see it.
20.
As you're running, you see another one of these mound-like creatures burst out from the side of the wood. You manage to kind of like Kirby style, like be down, duck, and slide underneath of it.
Hot yeah.
It is right on your guys' tail though, as it kind of, you guys run past it as it tries to kind of like bring out a branch to trip you guys all up. You do manage to all notice it before it's too late and respond to it.
I'm going to, all right, so is it possible that while we keep running, I can use Hail of Thorns behind us?
Absolutely. I'm gonna say yes. I'm sure someone's gonna get mad at me about the rules, but I don't care. This is fun. Yes, absolutely.
All right, so right behind Panic, so I'm pretty much setting up a Hail of Thorns trap for this thing when it comes right into the spot.
Okay.
Next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack before the spell ends, the spell creates a rain of thorns. So I'm gonna take a shot.
All right.
Hoo-ha!
That's an N20.
Natural 20.
Whoa! Ooh!
Roll that damage.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Now let me roll the Hail of Thorns.
You don't get the Colossus Slayer because it didn't take damage before.
Nope.
But you do get that 6 + 8, which is not bad. That's 14.
Let me roll Hail of Thorns.
You just click the damage for that.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah.
10.
Nice. Oh my god, that is 24 points of damage on it. Wow, that brings it down quite a bit. Holy Hannah. You bring down the hail of arrows, and you just guys hear this horrible sound of wood on wood. It's thunk, 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 thunk. And as you hit it, some of those thorns pin it to the tree that it's next to, and it like pulls and snaps off piece of itself as it tries to continue to pursue. You've hurt it quite badly, though. It's had to rip off half of itself almost to keep pursuing you. But there's that enragement to it that it very much wants to persist. Taurus looks at you like, what do I do?
Just keep running, you poor bastard.
He like dashes. He just keeps going. He goes up ahead of you.
Keep going.
That brings us to the creature itself. It is going to attack you.
Oh, goody. Who's me?
It's going to attack you, Digsby.
Oh, good.
Fun. That's
That
fun for him.
is an 11 to hit.
Miss.
Okay.
This is literally the run by run music video, guys. Just want you to know that.
The shambling matter rears up one of its like long vine-like appendages and just brings it smashing down. But you manage to like you go into your shell, do like a barrel roll, and then pop out of your shell and keep running. It goes for another attack on you, seeing as how it missed. That is a 14 to hit you.
It's still a miss.
It basically whips the back of your shell and you're kind of propelled forward. You knock into Panic a bit, but you manage to keep your legs up. Here to get you, which is pretty good. Log's turn. I'm having fun. This is great.
I'm glad you're having fun.
He's not looking so good.
Yeah.
Log turns to you, Panic.
No.
And he is going to. Oh, I don't have his spells out. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit unprepared.
My hips are broken.
Where is it?
You are always the one taking the most damage.
Yeah. Correct.
As Log snaps both of his fingers and like does like jazz pointed fingers at you, as you see his little Oriara book glow a little bit, you're healed completely.
Oh.
I fixed him, and I didn't even need a toolbox. I'm proud of myself for that one.
Praise Oriara.
Praise Oriara! That ends his turn.
Panic has upgraded from limp to fucking prance run.
You are 100% healed too. Like your
Limp?
ribs are.
I went
back
from
in place.
limp to erect.
Gordon can smell that too.
Yes.
Alrighty.
I was about to say, Panic, is this encounter giving you wood?
I love that the music stopped at that.
That could not be any more perfect.
Greckles, shut up. I'm not sure if I'm traumatized by this or not.
Well, just keep it in your pants until we get out of here.
Greckles, it is now your turn.
Erect the
All right.
standing position.
I'm good. Okay, so
Oh, fun shit only on the live show, guys. Fun shit only on the live show.
Okay, so
Only
I'm
on the live show.
Uh,
That's it.
please let me know if this is something that I can do as combat while it is technically a bonus action of mine. I want to jump in the air and double shoot darts behind land and keep going.
Do you want to hit the target, or do you want to just put them on the ground behind you? So I'm a little confused about what your goal is.
I'm trying to maintain the pace. I'm because you can't.
Yeah, you guys are maintaining a pace, I'd say.
So I'm trying to jump into the air, maintaining that speed, throwing 2 darts behind.
Okay, you could just do it for flavor. Like, absolutely, you could just.
Yeah.
I'd say roll an acrobatics check for the jump.
I figured as much. That's a 12.
All right, you jump. I'd say roll the first dart straight away, and then the second dart with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
I'd say.
Yep. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. First dart is out. That is what's a 15.
That just hits.
That is 8 damage.
8. You don't get sneak attack because it doesn't have anything currently flanking it at the
Well,
moment.
I mean, come on. All right, second attack at disadvantage is
12. You miss. It just it rears way too far to the left, and you hear a click as it lands in a tree, and you hear that tree just groan with pain as you continue.
Ah,
to
damn.
keep-
Greckles is kind of mad. He grits his teeth and just keeps barreling forward.
His goose teeth.
His goose teeth, yes.
Borky, you currently have log in your arm. Any attack you would make would be with complete disadvantage because it's a 2-handed weapon with your axe.
I'm trying to think of what I could even do without just getting rid of my old faithful. I guess could Borky carefully with one hand pull one of his regular javelins out of the
Sure,
back of the
I'd say
hole?
that's one-handed. I'll give you that. Considering the intensity of the
Borky
moment, there's some adrenaline pumping. I'll let some rules slide a little bit for this encounter.
All right, Borky just turns and just throws that
Okay.
javelin. Yep. 1 second. Where's my javelin at? Hold on. Yep. Borky turns real fast, like there's a 360
Log is
in the middle of running.
Oh, that's 20.
Natural 20!
Nat 20! Ah!
Fucking high five.
That's what, the 7th one tonight?
Yeah, that is, and rolling damage, and that is
Wait, hold
8
on,
plus
hold on,
1.
hold on. That's
You've all-
8 plus 1, and then roll another 1d6 because you have
Brutal
critical. Yeah.
Oh.
That's right, I do.
1.
1!
So that's 10 points of damage. That's nothing to sneeze at. And then I would do. I think you. No, I think it has to be with a melee attack. You can throw another javelin. Real fast here.
I just imagine Borky just hastily throwing. Ah, get away! Get away!
He's not even looking. He's throwing it back.
Borky
behind
literally
him.
pulls it out.
Here, take this wood. I don't want it.
You can throw another javelin if you have one with your extra attack.
Borky's gonna do once again another flourish and throw another javelin like a Beyblade shooting out. Quick Beyblade,
Let
use
it rip!
javelin technique.
Crit.
And Borky throws another
That
one.
hits.
23. 11 points of damage, even more than the crit.
Nice. Did even more than the crit. That's a little tragic, but that's okay.
That's the.
All right. You watch as the 2 javelins. One goes right through the shambling creature of grass and dirt. And it staggers for a bit, but it keeps up its pace, just kind of constantly gaining on you and slowing down and gaining on you as you guys traverse. The second one goes right into what would be considered its face, but it doesn't really have a face or eyes or anything. But you do manage to hit it, and it's bounding around, and as it does, it kind of slides inside and kind of becomes part of this mound. Digsby, it is now your turn. Batsby is currently screaming in your shell at the moment. Armsby is very much taut to your shoulder blade, not wanting to let go at the moment.
Thank you for your hospitality, but I feel it could use a bit of work, he says as he spins around swinging his shovel.
Nice. That absolutely hits.
And I am absolutely using my branding smite as a level 2 spell.
Okay.
Oh, yes, please.
That's for that damage and for the battle axe.
Ooh, 18 points of damage.
Damn.
Holy Hannah.
Hot damn.
And I just continue with my momentum. I'm just doing like circle swings, swing.
Spin to win.
Yep, I'm spinning.
That misses, unfortunately.
And then I just continue running. Okay.
You go to swing, and the thing like backhands your shovel, and for a second you almost lose grip of it, but you manage to grab like the handle part at the end before it falls out your hand. You manage to grab it again in your hand by the actual shaft of the shovel, and you keep running. And Batsby is just like, ah, like screaming.
It's okay, little one.
Panic! It is now your turn. You are running still.
All right, Panic is going to now that he is not limping anymore. He's going to string up his guitar. He's going to look straight back at this thing and just dragging his pick across the strings. Thunder, arcane energy, just crackling off of his fingertips. And I'm going to cast Shatter with a 3rd level spell slot.
Okay.
Oh.
Level 3.
Oh.
So 21 thunder damage.
Jesus.
It's got to make a Constitution saving throw first.
Okay, I could do that. It actually has a decent Constitution save. That is a 15.
That just barely fails.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to use Striking Chord. When a creature fails its saving throw against a bard spell that you cast that deals thunder damage, I can expend 1 use of Bardic Inspiration to attempt to knock the creature down.
Okay.
Oh.
So on top of the 21 thunder damage, I am going to 1d8, 6 more thunder damage on top of that, and roll another Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is an 8.
It fails. It's knocked prone.
You guys watch as you guys are running, Panic stops in place as this thing is gaining on you, and you guys all kind of turn like, what is he doing? What is he doing? And you just lift up the pick, Panic, and you just bring down your arm on your guitar.
I said, get lost!
And as you do, you bring down that pick, there's this eruption of sound that comes through, and it just blows this shambling mound of basically Fleur de Mort's will into smithereens. Bits of it fly and stick to the trees. Others just crumble to the ground. The javelins land on the ground.
Oh, Panic, you know what you just did? You just sent the tree to another dimension.
Dimension of death. As you guys are still, I'm assuming you're still running?
Yeah.
As you guys are still running, you hear a horrific crashing noise as from the sky, crashing in the trees next to you as you're running, is the Buzzsaw Celestial. It's been ripped to shreds. It's got sparks popping out of one arm, and Log goes, oh, that's not good. We should go faster, actually. That's horrifying. And as you run, you begin to see another one of these mounts directly ahead of you, right where that compass is like blinking. Just pointing up ahead. You see one beginning to form in front of you. Task, it is now your turn. It's right in front of you. It's small already. It's getting kind of small, but it's right in front of you.
Oh no, you fucking don't. I'm doing that shit again. Let's go ahead and put down a hail of thorns on that boy.
Okay.
I need to hit him first. Yeah.
Okay.
22.
That absolutely hits him.
All right, so that's 10 piercing. Now let's hail of thorns this mother. 19. Oh, that's damage.
Yeah.
Sorry. 5.
15. Okay.
Do I get a second attack? Because I think that's. Oh,
Yeah,
let me double check.
Yeah, you do. That you would get a secondary attack.
Okay, sweet. So I'm going to expend my last spell slot to put Hunter's Mark on this motherfucker.
Okay. You see like an arrow like, kill this guy, kill this guy,
Yeah,
kill this
like,
guy.
Shoot here.
Ding dong, ding dong,
Yeah.
ding dong.
Longbow. 17.
That hits.
All right,
Just
with
barely.
Colossus Slayer. Oh geez, what the fuck? 2 things.
I'll go with the first one.
All right, so 11, 12. That's 13 points of damage. And now Hunter's Mark. Oh, apparently my thing says it was 1d8. I'm sorry, it should be 1d6. Let me fix that. And Hunter's Mark, away we go. Damage 5.
5. Okay. So that's okay. Yeah. You guys are running, and Task, you see this thing forming, and you see light on the outside. You actually see grass through this thing, like green grass, green, not Floridamort grass. And you pull out both your bows, and I'm gonna say for flavor, you shoot the first arrow, which doesn't have Hail of Thorns, and you strike this thing and it staggers, and you pull out the Hail of Thorns and you blow it out, and almost like an action movie, you guys all leap from this forest now and stumble into soft, wet, green grass as huge giant vines come reaching out like a child desperately trying to grab you, whipping like a cat in a mouse's tiny little hole, reaching to grab you as you guys kind of scramble on the grass and get a fair distance away.
I kind of want to just have one little flavor bit as we're going past the tree thing I just shot in slow motion. I just want this in slow-mo. Fuck you, Wispy!
No, as soon as we start hitting natural grass, it's got a range of 100 feet. I'm just gonna blast firebolts back as soon as I'm able to.
As you blast Firebolt, by the time it reaches that, it fizzles out.
Damn.
It just doesn't work.
No, you know what? Let's not stop. I don't want the grass to end up going, oh, hey, by the way, we're part of him too. Let's keep running.
Yeah.
No, you just see Borky still running while you're all considering this. He hasn't stopped.
Neither has Digsby, who was the last one out of the line.
Digsby, you're running out.
I gotta imagine he's rolling, but adds a roll every now and then, you know?
So
He's
how
running,
far
adds
on
a
the
roll
map
every now
can
and
I
then.
write that we fucking escape this goddamn hellhole?
About 120 feet you guys eventually run, and then you're like, okay, we're safe. And as you guys run, you hear the most horrific wailing moan, the sound of creaking wood and snapping roots. Almost like this agony, the sound of wailing wind through stone, screaming across this valley you've emerged from.
Okay, so we'll find a way around on the way back.
I think we'll go...
You want to turn
Yeah,
the music
I
off?
did.
Tash looks at his map. I think we're gonna be traveling below Hell's Mouth Waste after this.
Panic turns around. And he casts Thaumaturgy on himself.
It'd probably be best to burn them seeds y'all
And
collected.
he screams, "That's right! Nobody messes with me or my friends! Professional dick kicker! Panic Grimtongue, the God Eater!"
Borky's still running and you can't see him. He's
Borky,
still running.
stop!
I would like to be put down, please.
Borky turns and looks. Borky runs back. Why we stop?
We escaped.
You can just see the
Borky
vines
puts
like
down.
just trying to reach to get you, and then slowly defeated, sliding back like a snake into the wood.
Bye,
Greckles,
Floridamort.
Greckles takes out one of the fruits that he kept, and just angrily glaring at it, just firebolts it as many times as possible as it takes to get it to torch.
Task was just like, you think that's what it was? We could have brought that back to someone who can R&D this.
That was one. That was the living one. I've got the other one right here. And you better believe we're gonna figure out how to kill this thing.
That's something we
Panic's-
can't handle. I feel like that's more someone in the higher-ups to take care of.
That's the idea.
Panic is still screaming, "I will tear you down tree by tree and salt the earth you grow from!"
You hear a sound in the air. Shunk, shunk, as the two halves of the face slicer land in front of you in the dirt.
Thank you! Panic picks up the sword and he just like taunts it.
Broken.
Is it shattered or
he
broken in half?
snapped it right in half.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just put the pieces back into, just deposit the pieces back into the sheath. Just
After all that, I'm gonna do something a little weird. If I have to roll stuff for it, that's fine. Greckles is actually going to self-induce vomiting to try and get the fruit out of his stomach.
That would be a medicine check.
Oh, I can do that. Punch.
Well, that's a 4.
You punch your stomach, you like choke yourself, you don't know how to get that out.
Nah, like this.
Call that up.
you choke. I
Well-
just imagine Greckles wrapping his hands around his own throat, just like vomit.
No. You don't do it like that. You do it like this. And Borky. Oh, the
Uh,
Imagine you're trying to
Cass-
feed your young.
We have to serve
Everyone form a
Greckles.
line and punch him.
It's the only
Taurus,
way.
get in here, headbutt him.
See,
Borky just
I
goes
like,
for
how,
a
I
walk.
like how I'm, I
Borky
like
just-
how I'm trying to be a little forward thinking, and everyone else is like, "Ah, punch the bird."
Panic.
Everyone starts to punch each other.
Panic looks at Greckles. You're sure you want to just go ahead and just upchuck?
It's the only way to get it out of me. It could be poison for all I know.
Okay. I put my palm towards Greckles' nose,
Okay.
and
I got nose holes.
I cast Prestidigitation, and I just produce the smell of that cheese we found in that cellar.
Oh fuck me!
Oh my god.
Just out of my hand, just.
I don't know even what you guys would have to roll for this, so I'm gonna say,
Success?
because that's really clever. I will give that to you. For all of you, including those who didn't eat the fruit, you all throw up.
No, Borky's hungry.
Bats me now.
Borky's hungry.
Not in the shell.
I did.
That's been frozen
Oh
up
god,
a
it's
little
like
bit.
the Family Guy scene.
I did it.
What is that?
Good question. Is Borky throwing up or is
No,
he
you
just hungry?
throw
now?
up, and Log is just like,
Oh.
"Hey, this is
I
amazing!
don't wanna-
I don't know what's happening. You all look so happy."
I don't wanna.
I did it.
I want to stop. I want to.
Porky, hold my feathers.
Bryce, hurry up!
As you guys are throwing up, eventually you kind of subside, and Taurus with a wagging tail goes, "Blah!" and like with the biggest smile on his face, like the most kindred spirit sort of smile, looks super happy. Task, as you look down on the seeds from this fruit, they look exactly like the seeds that were in that farmhouse in those bins that you tried to remove.
Damn it, that's what they were.
I'm gonna grab the sack of seeds.
Okay, you're gonna pick it up from the vomit?
I'm gonna toss it on the ground. I'm gonna try to use my circular blasting on it.
On the seeds?
Yes.
On the vomit? Okay.
Horn chowder.
Hey guys, who wants chowder? Chowder is officially banned at the Sweet Dragon. I would like you to roll 3 circular blasting shots just for the sake of damage.
Pow.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. You're aiming straight down like Cyclops from the X-Men. You're good. That's all you need. You set it ablaze. The grass starts to catch fire though. That's a bit of a problem.
It's raining.
Yeah, but it's still smoky and you know.
Digsby's gonna dig basically a trench around where the fire is.
Okay, roll an athletics check. Okay. That you do it. You're just like, as the fire's burning, you like dig around it as it's
And we
burning.
get that
It's
lovely smell of roasting vomit.
burning. Yeah, no, it really ties everything together. And as you guys turn away, I'm assuming, from Florida-Mort and his forest of fun.
Yeah, I'm just wafting the smoke towards this forest, just making sure he smells himself dying.
You guys turn your head. You see in the far off distance a castle. A broken down, massive castle.
Oh, good, this again.
And the stone remains of a city. And that is where we will end the session tonight.
Oh boy.
Oh my god, that was amazing bringing Log in like that. Holy, like, yeah, just Monty, holy hell.
Well,
What a hell
well
of a session
struck.
that was. That was in.
I feel a bit bad,
was
Lanny, because there's some
intense.
lore there that you don't know about. I
it's
felt a little
okay.
bad.
It's part of coming in as a guest character. You learn.
Yeah. I mean, you guys could tell them
Alright,
next time
so,
and kind of collect your thoughts on what
Yeah.
happened.
Digsby's learned a name that apparently he wasn't supposed to learn.
Correct.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to tell you just to forget that real fast here. All right, guys, there's a big
we need-
call out. I
we
need
need to
to
stop
call out real
recording.
fast.
Yeah, stop
Yeah.
recording as well.
Oh,
Bye,
that's
Austin.
too.
Bye,
Austin.
End it with that.
My God, that was That's how you end a session, guys. Real fast, right there. That's
is
how you
41,
do it.
right?
That's...
Yeah, 41.
Yes, it is. Chris, we've gone on so far.
41, the forest of Florida Mort.
Nah, it's too.
I honestly don't
I
know what
actually-
goal this episode.
I
Let's
would
call
I
some-
would love to call it just Florida Mort, if that would be possible.
That's actually cool. Yeah, as long as it doesn't give too much away.
But but my totally not wanting to call it name was Who Wants Chowder. But okay, I'll go with the Florida Mort. Yeah, it's probably also a lot of people are pitching Rules of Nature, and I'm also a
that's
fan
good.
of that.
That's
but-
pretty good, actually.
That's pretty strong.
Rules of Nature might be pretty good. I mean, if Fludamort comes back, then we can call the episode Fludamort because people remember Fludamort.
Well, wouldn't the introduction episode of that character make more sense for that?
I think save it for something else, because there might be something in the future.
Oh.
I'd say Fleur Mort, maybe. You never know, you might punch trees or something, or...
True.
Every time we walk
True.
past a tree,
Let's-
Panic just fucking puts his sword into it. Just making sure.
What's
Yeah, you gotta think twice about casting Talk to Nature again, or Talk to Plants.
I think we might be missing some bit drops here, but oh my god, some of the bit drops disappeared. That is rough. Okay, we gotta start here because you know this is the nature of Streamlabs. I
I
apologize
hate
if
to do
missed
this,
your
but
bits,
I do
guys.
gotta go to bed. It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta be up.
All right,
Good night,
Good night,
Nick.
Nick.
Bye.
Thank
And
you.
find me in your inventory. Bye.
alrighty. Argent Lyle 13, 1,000 bits. Episode title: If a Tree Falls in a Forest. ... Argent Lyle 13, 1,000 bits again. Damn it, I meant to say if a tree kills in a forest. ... That's Argent Lyle 13. Those are solid names. Daedrin Orvicon, 2,750 bits. Whistles innocently. Biakyo 071, 5,000 bits. This is for Greckles. Haha. That's great. Good stuff. Pakwa1312, 1,000 bits. You made me throw up some bits, so this is great. Probate, 1,000 bits. A pity we can't call the forest Chill Blood Woods like I pitched earlier. Maybe we'll find another creepy forest someday. Who knows? That's a good chance. Ninja, 1,000 bits. Wood jokes and comedic timing. The Vomitorium. My clips for tonight. Take my bits, 1,000 bits. Aw yeah, 5,200 bits. Legendary episode this week. So much suspense and craziness. Loved every second of it. And Pupasa Monkey, 100 bits. Flowering Horrors. Penguin Man 0913. Episode name, Seeds of Fear. 1,000 bits. Okay, so you want it to be...
I kind of want to be Florida Mort. I'm so sorry.
Okay, you're DM, so you have to have veto rights on the name. So that's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
What about?
It's okay.
Okay, I got a suggestion. Florida Mort means like forest of death in English, right?
It means flower of death, yeah.
Just call the episode Flower of Death.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's not bad.
Yeah,
It's not bad,
I like that.
actually.
Let's do that.
All right, you know what? Flower of Death will catch more eyes. So let's go with Flower of Death then. Okay. Flower of Death it is. All right, cool. I like that. Yeah, no, that's solid. All right, guys. All right, we went a little bit late here, but Monty, this is one of the best sessions of the game. I
Really?
mean that honestly.
Oh,
this
I'm glad.
was
Dude,
this was
you
so
know what
much
I just
fun.
thought of? We could have, if we wanted to go with the Torok fucking thing, Seeds of Evil.
Oh god.
Fuck.
I feel
Okay.
like it's too much away though.
I know, but I'm just like, oh,
Yeah.
there's the Torok jump.
Okay, so let's a couple more bits, and then we're gonna do our closing here. But we got from Spooky Beef, 500 bits. First live session I was able to tune into for weeks. Glad I was able to. Thanks for helping me forget about my work anxiety for a little bit. No worries, Spooky Beef 7. Thank you so much for your support. It's Script Daddy, 200 bits. I still love that we just bought a log to a tree fight. Ha ha! Indeed, Script Daddy. I love it. All right. I was hoping, Monty, when I said, look, a log. We're surrounded by them. This is a forest. You don't. I was
No, the moment he realized
Malone.
there was something he couldn't see, I think his priorities just kind of got a little rearranged at that time.
Kenneth Malone, 1,103 bits. Cheer, 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 cheer. Now, Monty, where can
You can find me at MontyGlue on Twitter and twitch.tv/MontyGlue as well.
Now, you're doing
Yeah,
art
I
streams
should be if I'm
tomorrow,
feeling
correct?
okay.
All right, awesome. So definitely go check out those art streams, guys. You can get some official art made by Monty Glue, the DM extraordinaire. Zito, where can they find you?
Hello.
Nowhere,
Zeno!
apparently.
Hello.
Zeta!
Sorry, no, my mic cut out a little bit. I apologize. So we're up to me. Okay.
Yeah.
You can find me at twitch.tv/Zito. Unfortunately, you will not be able to see that for this week because I'll be going to New York for this entire weekend, so no streamings this week. However, tune in next week where we return to our regularly scheduled programming of art streams, indie games, and whatever the fuck happens on Sunday where I beat the shit out of some people in fighting games with cartoon horses or we play Monster Hunter.
That's fair. By the way, real fast before we finish this, Monty, when Log showed up, I literally went, "Thank God!" Like I actually felt like he was saving my life.
He was wandering around. He couldn't be seen. He wouldn't talk because there's nothing in there. In the forest, it made logical sense to me because he always bypasses you guys because you always sleep, so he's always like a leg ahead of you. So.
We don't have the baby tree anymore, unfortunately.
No, you have the pine cone.
It's rough about
No,
that.
you don't. You have rocks.
Oh,
We have rocks.
Goomba, where
You guys can
they
find
you?
me here at Gaijin Goomba, no H. Doing a lot of Vermintide lately, doing a lot of ninja games. Hope to bring Jack the Electric Cowboy
It's a
back
good-
to
it's a good game.
Fallout. And you can find me everywhere else at Gaijin Goomba with an H.
And Snack.
You can find me on Twitter at CNowSnake, and you can find me on Twitch at CNowSnake with a 3 instead of an E at the end.
That's fair. Oh my goodness, we just had a big bit drop and a new bit god has been formed. Daedrin Orvakan, 5,000 bits. I didn't do it. Fatality. Damn. Like, did you just... Daedrin Orvakan, just flip the chair. Just, it's my chair. And just like shoved Probate out. Nothing ceremonious, but all hail the new bit boss, Daedrin Orvakan,
It's
rival
only a matter of time.
of Probate. It's true. And you can find me right here, guys. If you like this, click that follow button. If you liked it a lot, suplex that subscribe button. Don't forget to go to @the Unexpectables on Twitter, guys. And please, if you haven't yet already, guys, we have a podcast. That's right. And we have merch. And we're going to be getting some new stickers coming out here, I think, in the next couple months here.
Nice.
That's right. You can get yourself a Gripples or a Tub sticker.
Oh, did you actually?
Much to Monty's.
Did you actually find out a way to do that?
Yeah, you just input the image. You just can do that with
Oh,
this. It's
that's
pretty simple.
awesome.
I'm gonna look. And this, yeah, I'm really excited to do stickers. I think we actually might be able to do stickers for most of the emotes. So we'll have to look into that a little bit more. I'll be talking to you a bit more
Yeah, we
about
should
this
definitely-
as we go
yeah.
on forward here. Everyone, and I mean this truly sincerely, thank you so much for the support. This campaign gets spread around by word of mouth. So we heard from a lot of people at KFX, and to all the amazing KFX fans we met, that a lot of them were telling their friends about it, and we greatly appreciate when you're kind enough to do that, because word of mouth is kind of the ultimate way to share something nowadays, because if you're trying to wait for a subscription on YouTube, you have to subscribe, click the bell, go into the bell settings, adjust it, do a
Apparently,
cartwheel.
YouTube did this new thing
And-
where it only gives certain people who YouTube believes might like your content.
Yeah.
It's pretty BS, guys. So thank you so much for word of mouth, guys. And as always, you can always catch us here at 7 o'clock PST, 10 o'clock EST, 9 o'clock CST. And of course, on Mondays, we'll be doing a double fan art special because I unfortunately was driving through a land I can only describe as Alivast-ish, which is British Columbia. And we'll be doing a double art stream, which will be again at 7 o'clock PST, 10 o'clock EST. And guys, I send all my love. Is there anything else you guys want to shout out before we head out?
Oh, my wife Aki has been. Find her at Actera Goomba with an H. She is adorable. She plays a lot of Final Fantasy 14 and a lot of RPGs.
She's really good at Final Fantasy.
I don't know if I have anything else I want to plug, but like, holy shit, I've been watching the chat with the bit drops, and Jesus Christ, you guys are super generous.
Yeah, it's been nuts.
Jesus Christ.
Also,
Absolutely.
Zito, I have to say, when you go to New York, you gotta get that good pizza.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's the fucking fluoride in the water. It feels really nice. And I don't give a fuck. Listen, you can pump those chemicals into me. It makes my teeth, and I also...
He keeps cutting in and out on my end.
He's cutting out. He can't handle it.
For fuck's sake. Okay, where did I cut out?
You cut about the
Just start over.
fluoride. You were very excited about the fluoride.
I said, the fluoride, not only is it fucking metals and all kinds of chemicals going inside your blood system, but it makes your teeth clean, and by God, it makes the pizza taste great.
Oh God, we are reaching critical levels of forget about it.
Alrighty, guys. From all of us here at the Unexpectables to you, thank you so much, and we will see you next week. I messed it up, guys. I messed it up. One second, I gotta play the outro music. That's Fred's space. That's Fred. God damn it! Where is it? There it is.
Jesus.
That's it. I'm leaving the game. I'm leaving. 1 second. I'll be right back.